I said just. You know I said just. Just
it don't matter where we go, it don't matter where we stay tonight, 'cause when I'm with you, yeah, I know everything will be alright. It don't matter what we say, it don't matter how we make things right, 'cause when I'm with you, yeah, I know everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be alright. When I'm with you. It don't matter where we go, it don't matter if we lose it all, 'cause when I'm with you, yeah, I know everything will be alright. It don't matter if we fall down into the darkest place we know, 'cause when I'm with you, yeah, I know everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be
Break down, we're alive, are we running circles, running around? Break down, chase the light, we're rolling but on the go. Running for my life. Feel the light. Artificial love, we just make it up. Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch of artificial love. We just make it up. Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up. Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch. Cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch. Artificial love. We were playing with fire. Everything turned to dust. When we aimed to fly higher, we got lost and dragged each other down. We kept running from the shadows in the night, realizing it was not worth the fight. Moving on alone was what felt right, cause we were never meant to be. Dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day, cause we were never meant to be. It feels good, a new beginning. We are free at last.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for day 2 of the Spate Invitational. And my god, we had some incredible matches yesterday. Goofy Allo just going down.
I'm
You
here.
know,
I'm
one of the bigger
here.
favorited.
I'm sorry.
One of the favorited. We are live, Akuma. Welcome. Welcome.
Shit. Wait, are we live right now?
We're live right now. Everybody say hi, Ikuma. He was in
Oh.
scrims chalking it up, but we are here. Going back to what I was saying, Ikuma, we were just talking about some of the matches we had yesterday. Goofy Lil just going down in the very first round. I mean, what an upset to be had there. All ice, you know, paving their way from there into this match. And on the other side of the bracket, another upset. Cap beating out Spate Esports. I mean, man, what a great game number 1 we're going to have here today, Akuma. Who do you think has it taking in Cap versus All Ice in 7?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think All Ice has this. They've been making one hell of a run, to be honest. And you know, excuse me, my voice is a little bit dead here today. But you know, they've been making one hell of a run. Their first tournament, they still have a chance to make the major. You know, they gotta win it. They gotta win the whole thing to make it in. Or you know, we could see a potential few tiebreakers. And I think All Ice is gonna do it in 6 games.
Interesting. I have to put a bit of respect on Cap's name. They made a deep run in the last event. I think they're going to do it again here. You know, taking that win over Spate. It was a very close game, only game 5 with a 4-minute overtime. But I think they're going to make it a little more clean. I'm going to agree with you. I also was going to go to 6 games. But I think Cap is going to just have that edge heading into the series.
And yeah, I completely agree with you. you know, obviously, I think Cap does have a little bit of an edge, in the series. But you know, because they have that experience already, you know, All Ice is their first team as a tourney. Well, you know, Thule and Slice have played here before, but you know, their third thing is a little bit new to the show, and you know, we're gonna have to see how it goes. But I think I'll give, yeah, All Ice, give me them in 6.
I mean, fair play. Both teams being very strong in their own respective ways. I cannot wait to hop into that match. Now, though, you know, as for Spate as a whole, I mean, what a journey it has been. This is the 9th Invitational. There has just been so much over these past few months. And Akuma, I know you've been here since the inception. Do you want to tell me a bit how it was, you know, first originally starting back when it was called Valiant, and now making it towards the end goal? You know, how has it been in your opinion?
You know, obviously, it's been a great season so far. We've had, you know, teams go up and down. We've seen, you know, some teams really make a name for themselves, you know. But Cap's also, you know, they showed up at the beginning. You know, I like to go back to that. You know, Cap is one of these teams. You know, we've seen a lot of these teams, like I said, really show up, make a name for themselves. Lotus Gaming comes to mind, Spate Esports comes to mind, Alliance comes to mind, IFU comes to mind. The big four right now for season number 1. You know, we're not even done with this season yet. We still have a major and then a championship to go. Still so much prize money on the line. You know, almost $1,500 left of money to claim. It's like, you know, $1,300 and a little bit more. You know, it's still a good amount of money to have to being played for. You know, 8 teams qualify for major. You know, even the top 3 still get cash. You know, many of your 12 teams, you know, the top 4 seeded teams that have auto qualified have already been confirmed, but you know, the other 8 teams do have to play. You know, then we'll go down to a final 18 bracket to see who really wins that. You know, I'm excited to see, you know, how the rest of the season turns up, to see what other teams still have it in them, to see what, you know, to see what the remainder of these teams here can do this weekend to try and make the major and try and maybe sneak themselves into a championship.
I did hear you mention that top 4, those core group of players that have been sticking it through all season round, you know. But you really have to look at that top 3 teams. Alliance, no bias towards them. They're just not on the same level, you know. IFU, Lotus, and Spate all being above that 100-point mark, guaranteed to be in champs, you know. How do you think champs bodes for those teams in the very end game?
You know, we've seen, you know, I think IFU's had probably the toughest road, you know, so many roster changes, up and downs. A lot of people haven't really think, you know, a lot of people think IFU doesn't have it in them anymore, you know, they're not the team that could do it, you know. They've made top 2 at both majors. You know, they've made top 2 at consistent invitationals. You know, they haven't won one yet, but you know, they're always that team getting second place. They're always the team contending with the best. You know, if they keep on pushing, they'll be able to get a win here. And you know, as we get all of our players ready for game number 1, I'm glad to be back. Welcome to the final Spate Invitational. Let's get underway.
On the kickoff, going on to the half of Cap. Now, Scythe on the ball, trying to look to get a opening play going. Lights with a pass back to GD. GD looking to make a play for counterattack here. Now, Grand on the corner. Looks for one mid, but for Zool. First one to be there. Lights into midfield, but not having anyone to follow up with him. Tully trying to go over Mars, but Mars beating him up to the challenge as Zool beats out Grandior. Scythe now gets a 50 in the corner. Bouncing out to midfield, looking for a bump on Lights, but unable to find it. Now, Tully, possible shot, but Grandior hitting it to that right wall. Zol has Tully in the corner here. Tully with the shot, it goes high on the crossbar. Zol with the shot, rolling off the corner, and it goes in off of the nose of Scythe.
That's a great starting point. Look at that pass from Thule. What a great touch, and Zol to just follow it up, almost putting it away. Lights, a little bit awkward. I don't think you expected a good touch from Thule, but you know, that's a great touch from him. You know, nothing really else he could do. But, you know, at this point, we see, you know, we've seen Scythe before. He won the first Invitational with the team, and, you know, he's been a little bit consistent, you know. We've also seen Thule's name here before. Not the first time, but Grand immediately shuts me up, puts one in. Great goal from him. Gets the pass off Lights, reads it off the ceiling. You know, we've seen a lot of the community do that nowadays. Where one, especially in the pro scene, where one player will leave the ball for the ceiling, and another player will just go for the ball, go for the challenge, and potentially either score it or get another forced challenge, and then it'll score. And it's really been working here, as we just saw. As we're all tied up with 4 minutes to go.
Now, in the box of this Cap team, Scythe looking to play, but wow, that ball bouncing off the post, nearly being dangerous. Cap thinking they had the control, but lost it in that second. Fortunately, though, able to recover. Lights on the ball, passes it to Grand, but Scythe just trying to get in the way, trying to set up Tully. Tully with that first initial touch, looks for the double and gets it. What a passing play coming out of Scythe and Tully.
And Tully, look at that, so speedy. Mar is never gonna get that. He's up way too late. Tully smacks it home. Man, excuse me. And it's just honestly a big mechanical difference. There's really one standout player here. It's gonna be Tully and Scythe as a duo. We've seen them before on the team of Outspeed Esports, but it's really been starting to work. I think it's really starting to click. Found a good third in Zol. Top 6 or upper is definitely a good feat so far, but they're looking to make it. They're looking to make it into a top 4, top 3 here, but Grand shuts me up once again. You gotta stop doing this. It's the caster curse, man. Come on. It's 2-2. 3.5 minutes. We just passed the 3.5 minute mark.
Totally just taking that challenge on the inside of the goal line, and it's just it just pinches in. What a great 50 out of Grand. I mean, it's the best possible 50 you can get, and with that speed from the pinch, no one will be expecting it. Scythe putting it pass out into midfield. Now up to Mars. 30 boost to work with, finds himself in the corner with a boost steal. Tully though finds himself with control. Now under one onto his teammate Exol, looking for a 50, gets it into the corner, but Mars is waiting. Scythe though has a pass to mid, all ice, trying to ice it up here, but Mars on that wall. Zol not able to do as Mars puts one on target and it goes in. Mars, one of the best players on this Cap team. We were talking about him a lot on day one, and I mean, man, what a high scoring game we have here so far, Kuma.
Mars really showing up, what he's able to do here. I heard good things, I saw that he played really well yesterday, especially in that Spate series. I watched it live on stream. I was around for some of day one yesterday. Didn't see all the matches, I still have to catch up on some of that, but Mars, probably one of the biggest reasons why they've made it here through uppers. Caps looked really, really well so far. Yeah, for the split, they came in, I think they got, top 3 or top 6 last event, now they're coming in and looking to make a change and trying to get, at least maybe an upper finals win, or maybe, an upper bracket win here. But, it starts off by beating All Ice here. All Ice, we're going to have to see if they do have the ice in the 2 minutes left in this game. Tully starts off a challenge, beats up Mar, still has one player to go. Mar can control it. It goes over to Lights though. Lights gets a reset, doesn't use it, leaves it for Grand, and it's gonna work out. But Tully once again has the ball, trying to air dribble it across to a teammate, gets a reset, goes for a double, he can't find it off the ground, slides down to shoot the ball. Over to Mar. Mar can't find it. 1.5 minutes left. Grand looks for a bump, Tully looks again. Past him, and Mar looks to almost 1v3 this team. Now, Zol over to Tully. And so far, once again, All Eyes are still locked out of scoring their 3rd goal. And so far, Cap playing amazing defense.
Both teams trading possession, but it's felt like no one's been really able to break through, As the ball starts going towards the other side, there's always someone waiting on the backboard, waiting midfield to go for defense, but Mars making a great save with a shot from Scythe. Now, Zol to Tully. Tully putting it a little high, but Scythe, first one in the air, but Mar there for the save once again, earning his savior medal. Lights to Mar. Mar not able to get that pass back to midfield as Tully trying to use his mechanics to get through this Cap defense. Now in the box, Zol with a challenge, but put into that right corner. Now with the boost deal on the ceiling, has time, has a flip, and puts it in! He breaks it down. The pressure has mounted, and he has made his mark, tying it up with 30 seconds left.
Shot and a half from Zol. What an amazing shot that is, All Ice really does have the eyes. You know, they've got it in them. One goal for everyone. You know, everyone shoots, everyone scores. 9 shots across the board. They have all the same shots. You know, really taking the term everyone shoots, everyone scores to fruition. But you know, they're not done yet here. All Ice still has a lot of pressure. Thule tries to find a net, tries to find the open net. Over to Scythe it goes. Lights able to save it away. Now, over to Zul. 100 boost to work with. Can't find the dunk. Mar clears it away. Now, final seconds of regulation. Thule can't find it. 0 seconds. It's going to hit the floor. And we head to our first overtime of the series.
I mean, man, what a game it has been through these two teams. Very evenly matched so far. I think we have an amazing series on our hands here. Tully and Zol getting locked in that corner. Grandel not able to get a pass out to mid. Lights, first one on the ball. Looking for a double, looking for the angle. Back to the box with Zol with a clear. Grand, leaving it for Mar as Mar pops it high, letting it waterfall down, but Tully not letting the offense have any chance. Lights, though, has it set up for a double. It's on target. Scythe there for the save. Mar keeping it in play. 90 Bruce has a double off the ceiling. It's on target. Grant there for the follow-up. What a play out of All Eyes. They will take game number 1.
Phenomenal. Great play from Mar and Grant to finish that off. Mar really, this play really only honestly all started with Lights. You know, made Scythe a little bit awkward from having to save his double, and then I think Zol and Thule were also a little bit awkward as well. You know, not much you could do when you know you have 3 hungry players just screaming at your backboard, and you know they're abusing it time and time again. You know, just it's gonna work every single time. And Mar really did it. He got the double off the ceiling, and Grant was just there to clean up.
Mar and Grant playing each other off very well. Mar dropping 700 points, Grant dropping 600. You know, Mar's having 2 assists, a goal, 3 saves on this Cap team, just really putting in the effort all around the field, just trying to do what he can for his team. And I mean, it showed. Cap made sure to come back from that possible breakdown, you know, getting scored on with 30 seconds left. It's hard to see that and, you know, just have the mental fortitude to keep going, but they insisted on it and they got it done. You know, All Ice, though, that was not a bad match by any means. They have those glimpses where they know they can find each other, they can get that rhythm going. You know, throughout the series they're going to be looking at Tully. He's been showing the mechanics that he needs to put that team on his back, a star player for sure within the series. But man, an amazing matchup so far. I cannot imagine what these next few games are going to look like.
Nor can I. I'm really excited to see it. You know, all I said was, you know, it's only game number 1. Maybe All Ice, you know, was feeling a little bit nervous, feeling them jitters. You know, there is gonna be some pressure now on All Ice to try and perform a little bit more. You know. They didn't perform that, you know, after they scored their 3rd goal, they didn't really perform that best they didn't play that well in overtime, but, you know, there still is a whole 7-game series we need to play. It's only game 1, now we're on to game 2, and All Ice looks to get started off here, but Mar, open net to work with, Zol can save it away. Now it's over to Grand. Thule has to save it. Lights bumps out 1, bumps out 2, and now Grand bumps 1. Mar, free backboard to work with. Gets the reset. Lights can't find it. Grand. Great save by Thule. Mar once again with the shot. Grand looking to bump chase someone. Scythe clears it up to Zol. Goes over to Mar though. Mar has so much time to control it. Fakes out one player. Scythe isn't able to read it. Now over to Zol. Over to Lights. Lights can clear it away. Thule is last back. And it only goes as far as Thule.
Oh, what a
gets
bump.
bumped. And JJ, how do you think All Ice is going to be able to break through the deadlock that they've been put in since last game's overtime?
No, Scythe being dribbled there for a second might have helped, but now going to the corner, I think, you know, in order to break it down, in order to keep it going, you know, just keep staying physical, you know. And wow, that one nearly goes in, but a great defense. Wow, just a shot from Grant, just, you know, slowly rolling in. That is just a series of unfortunate events. Scythe not with the best 50. Zol just missing his touch, totally not expecting that, just spawning immediately, just not going to be able to catch up with that no matter what. But I think if they really want to get the pressure going, if they just want to have opportunities, they need to find each other more. I feel like a lot of the times these players are just too close together, or they're just not on the same page. If a ball is going out, no one's really ready for it. Now, if we look at teams like Spate or Lotus, someone's always ready for a ball that a teammate's setting up, but that's not really the case with these teams. So I think in order to break that pressure, they just need to have the chance. And so having shot opportunity, but doesn't take it. Besides, with the shot being saved out by Cap. What a very strange sequence of events there. They had the most open net I've seen in this Invitational, and they just didn't get the touch they needed. Tully, though, looking to get the offense going, looking to steal that chance back, goes over to Scythe, but Scythe blocked by a blue car.
So that was a very weird open net, to say the least, but Mar looks to take to the sky, beat by Thule, goes over to Lights though. Now over to Grand. Grand has so much time and space. Everyone on all ice is waiting on the backboard, expecting it. He can fake that low, play it low. Doesn't have to go high here, but all ice really not being able to show the ices now. They haven't scored for a couple minutes now, and it's really starting to show off. They are the team that if they do go up first, they're gonna be wanting to score more and more. But they're not the team that Cap's not the team that is easy to come back from. That's easy to come back from behind. They have great defense with Mar, Grant, and Lights. Three very defensively good players, and it's just not working out. All Ice is doing everything in their power to try and break down this deadlock. Zol tries to find a shot, it doesn't go out his way, and Lights only goes as far as Scythe, gets his boost taken. Now Mar just tries to clear the ball, goes over to Thule, now over to Grant. Lights has a lot of time, and so far for All Ice, if you do lose this game, you do not want to, I would take a timeout because I do not want to go down potentially 0-3 in the series. Zol might get one connected, and Scythe receives the pass from Zol, finally breaks the deadlock, and it's 1-1 apiece with less than 90 seconds left.
So having that reset to work with, Cap just being a little bit hesitant on that challenge, had to net there. One needed to push up in order to get the throw out of the way, but Zol being very smart, being very patient, just had options opening up as time went on and used it perfectly. Tully, though, with the pass down to Scythe, getting the demo on Grand Dior, looking for a demo onto Mar mid-air, but Mar gets to the ball before Scythe can get to him. Zol, though, touch off the corner, trying to find another all-ice member, but Tully into the air, down to Scythe. Mars trying to find lines with Zol, the first one there too. It's tight in the corner, putting it into the box with Grant, just looking for a long clear, but Tully reading the play happening, gets that first initial touch, but Cap first one to the ball on that challenge. Zol down to Tully and Scythe, double commit coming out of the two. Scythe looking to follow it up. Demo coming on to Zol, a bit of an open night here, just needs to find a bump or a miss, and that will be it for Cap, taking 2-1 lead with 35 seconds left. I mean,
I'm sorry, and that's honestly unfortunate for Thule, almost getting the challenge, almost getting the first flip there, but once again, All Ice not really being able to connect. Now they are once again the team that has to fight from behind, and that's fine with Cap. They can just hold on for these next 30 seconds. They can play defensive. They can just clear the ball away. Demos can only do so much. All Ice has been demoing time and time and time again. It hasn't worked out over and over again. Truly goes to the ceiling. Could work out here for Scythe. Almost gets the shot wide. Just wide. And, Cap had a little bit of a scare there. Thule, last few seconds of regulation. Mark can clear it away. Over to Scythe. Zol has to try and read this challenge. He's going to hit the floor. No, Zol still keeps it alive. Lights is going to be the one to clear it down. He's going to be the one to put it away, and Thule can't get to it. It's 2-0 for Cap, and we're heading to Game 3. Now, will we see All Ice take a timeout, or will we see us going to Game 3 with them potentially having a different game plan?
I mean, man, what a game out of Cap. Just securing that last goal with those 30 seconds left, All Ice just not being in the position to get that goal. As we've seen throughout the series, there has been a deadlock in favor of Cap. Just being able to have that defense on lock, not showing any holes in the defense. It's hard for All Ice to come back from that in those 30 seconds. I'm getting word from our production here, though, that All Ice will be, in fact, taking that time out after the red screen ends. They have 1 minute on the clock to get back to the game, you know. If you're all ice, what are you saying? What are you doing in that timeout to, you know, hopefully make that comeback and start your journey from that 0-2 deficit, Akuma?
And you know, 0-2 it's not that bad of a deficit to live for. You know, there are a couple of unfortunate things that, you know, need to happen, but you know, all ice, they haven't been playing that bad. You know, Cap's just been playing like a defensive mastermind. They've been playing on a wall and on a whole nother level, you know. It's really all they could do, you know. They just hold on and they play their game, you know. All ice is not going to be able to score, but hopefully, you know, this timeout with the help of playstyle change should be able to, you know, do a lot for them. And I think it's going to work out. You know, obviously, we haven't seen it here, but we have seen timeouts taken before by teams. And, you know, the timeout buff is real. It does help. You know, it puts the other team that has momentum a little bit, you know, on ice. You know, that's what all ice needs to really do. Just calm down and figure things out. And I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, you know, just looking at those teams that take those timeouts, usually going in their favor. And, you know, biasly, I'm bringing up the statistic. I'm looking at those teams that never have taken a timeout. I'm looking at you specifically, Alliance. You guys have not taken a timeout a single time, and you guys lost the match immediately afterwards. The timeout buff is real, and for once to think that it is not would be naive to do so. All ice, though, you know, timeout starting to wrap up. I'm hoping they come back. It's not like they need to be more competitive. It's been a great series all in all. 1-goal games, you know, getting close to overtime, if not being in overtime. They just need to find that little inch in order to get back into the game, just, you know, find themselves in that right position. But as we're getting back into the game, Akuma, who do you think has taken game number 3?
One side is telling one, you know, obviously I'm sick right now, so, you know, my sick side's telling me Cap. But I'd like to see, you know, the passionate side of me would like to see all ice go to game 4, potentially go to game 5 all the way. And so far, you know, let's see how this starts off. You know, Light, he's changed defending decals 3 times. First going from the KC decal to the endpoint decal, to the Dig decal, not to the endpoint decal. But, you know, timeout buff might not have worked. Zol does not get the touch he wants. Expects, I think there was a touch expected from, from Grand, but you know, it doesn't come out, and Mar just waits for his time, takes his time, waits for the challenge, ends up working out. He puts one in, and it's 1-0 for Cap here. And you know, Cap looking to try and continue it. Mar up early on the ball. Thule at the flick over 1. Grand is able to read it. Now over to Zol. Lights gets the clear out. Lights also has to try and win the challenge. He can't though. Well, he can, but Lights is able to beat him to it. Grand takes out the read. Now Mar loses the challenge. Tule's up super early for that.
Oh?
The demo almost worked. It doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't though. Now Zol has to get a shot, and once again, like I said earlier, Cap on a defensive masterclass, and they know what they need to do. They can just sit in net and wait for the shots to come at them, and they know when, and they know how to play when the other team is behind. They can just hold on.
All ice, though, taking the right position, taking the right mindset. I think they just need to figure out their timings a bit, because as you see, whenever offense is starting to get going for this all ice team, there's always someone in the back of the cap net just looking for any bumps, demos, any way to get in their way, to play their game. And that is the right idea, but it always comes either a second too early or a second too late. You know, it doesn't matter if no one's in net if you're not taking the shot. So as long as they just start communicating their timings a bit better, then they will have that opportunity. Lights, though, putting it past over 1. Scythe with that challenge straight into the hands of Grand. Grand clearing it out. Lights trying to race to it. Gets the demo on Zol, but Tully with a side flip, possibly leaving it for Scythe as he tries to gather Booth. Scythe and Tully both pushed up. Grand giving it to Zol. Zol with the shot, but Lights just waiting in the net. Now popped high. Mar with the first touch to that left wall. Lights having to get a 50, but unable to do so. Zol not able to get the read for that corner double. Feels the boost, however. Now, with a possible shot, Mar there to interrupt. I mean, man, this defense is impeccable. No matter what is going on, no matter what ball is being thrown their way, they are just there. Frame 1, there is nothing that can get in the way of this Cap team.
It's a great shot coming out from Cap. Yeah, like you mentioned, you know, they don't need to, you know, they already scored a goal. They don't need to score again. You know, they can hold on to this lead, and Lights puts a great shot on net here. But yeah, Lights, Cap can just hold on defense. They know what saves they need to make. Zol shot. This all shuts me up. Ahem, and, you know, great reset fake. Mar can't get under the ball, and doesn't work out. Almost so very close to try and finding that, and at the end of the day, didn't work out. Very close attempt though, as we still see All Light just pushing on here, you know, trying to give it their all, just trying to break down this defensive mastermind that is Cap. Hasn't worked out. Mar once again coming up big, finds a shot, top bins, and that might, you know, that might give All Light a little bit more of an issue. You know, now once again they are behind. They're gonna have to fight tooth and nail to try and get another goal on the side of All Light.
It's putting it onto that backboard. You see Tully backing up a bit. Maybe gonna have the boost to go for that ball, try to call out for a teammate. Zol, though, has possession here, has a flick. Mars going high, reading Zol's options. And I mean, man, what a read. Zol with a bump, but Grant just waiting in net. But going back to that last play, you know, Tully just looked very awkward. There wasn't much communication coming out of All Ice for that play. And, you know, it really showed. Now having the lead, though, Cap on the side of All Ice once again. Zol puts it midfield. Grant not having the best fly for it, so not able to be there for the shot. Scythe comes in, puts it in the box of Mars, pops it high. Zolo off the ceiling, 30 boosts to work with, has his flip, possibly with another. Tully looking for a shot of Mars, getting his savior medal in game number 3. Grand set the right wall. Tully waiting, trying to use his boost to find that double, finds it against Mar and Lights with an awkward fly. Scythe with a possible shot, not able to find its Mars. Zol, same thing, just putting it off target. Grand though, boost to work with, needs to find a teammate. Gets the pinch off the corner. Tully though, trying to start this counter offense, and it is even with 1 minute left.
And, you know, it may look even, but we're talking about defensive, you know, it just looks like, you know, All Ice is trying everything they can to, you know, fight from behind, and it's not working out. They have to change something, or they're going to lose this game, you know, or potentially we want to see an overtime here. You know, it just has to work out. It has to work through, has to run its course, and so far, you know, All Light really just holding down the defensive wall, holding down a masterclass. Tully looks for a bump, doesn't file, gets it, it connects, but you know, it's not strong enough. Grand, 30 more seconds, just defensive, I'm like, look at the defensive wall from Cap, you know, once again, the team that's up, they can just defend and sit back, take their time, calm down, and not play as aggressive, you know. It's nice to score as many goals as you can to try and secure game number 3 here. Mar almost might do it. And at this point, you know, 10 seconds left. Tully has to give it all his all in this one final push on offense. Looks for a bump. Scythe can connect with it, and it's going to hit the floor. Caps up 3-0.
Man, timeout buff not working. They now have to reverse sweep if they want to win this series. I mean, man, Cap is on lockdown. They have 8 saves all together, and wow, All Ice just not the best goal percentage, but it's hard to do against such a great team like Cap. You know, just looking at the saves, Mar getting that savior medal, or Grand being in net with 3 coming at him, just find the right opportunity to get that ball into safety. Cap has been playing lights out Rocket League. They have this really nice defensive style where they know how to switch up their game. They don't have just one play style, but they have to. They go on offense, they get the opportunities, and they just nail it in, finding each other with the passes. And once they have that 2-goal safety lead, they just decide, you know, we don't have to take as many risks anymore. We've played our part of the game. It's time for us to just go back, settle down, and wait for them to make mistakes. And All Ice have been making them, you know, having those opportunities, not able to capitalize on them. You know, it's just as bad as having a missed touch. If you're not there to find your teammate, if you're not there to put it in the back of the net, you're not going to be able to win the game. And Cap has been doing phenomenal with this knowledge. Heading into game number 4, Cap gonna look to sweep it and just end it early here. Just go straight into day number 3, knowing they're one of the best teams in the upper bracket, and having to go against either Lotus or Alliance if they do take this win here in 4 against All Ice.
And, you know, we talked about Cap, you know, great offensively. They can get 2 goals, and then at that point, you know, they're done. They're just going to say, hey, you know, we can play a defensive masterclass, and it has been working out every single game here so far. And All Ice, you know, the timeout was taken. You know, they're out of timeout. They're out of breathing room. They have to do everything in their power if they want to try and start a reverse sweep, maybe even get a game off Cap here. But, you know, for now, Just they're out of time. They have to make something work. And now it's more important than ever. Zol looks to try and get something started.
Oh.
Can't find it. Mechanics won't do you enough here when you're out of chances. You're on match point. And Mars breathing down your throat, putting stuff up like that.
What a great shot from Mars. Gets that initial clear out to the corner, using his momentum, and just snipes it in front of the defender. I mean, man, great opportunistic player in Mar, you know, taking his time, weighing his options. He's just very smart. I really have to commend that. You know, looking at a team like All Ice, you have three very mechanical players, three very young players, very hungry, very fast, but Mar, one of those players to slow it down, to try and bait, and you know, just going back to what Coach Scully said yesterday, he's looking at this game as if it is a chessboard. Toledo looking for a shot, but Grant hitting it off the crossbar into safety. What a save coming out of Grand. Lights with a possible shot. Stop. Zoe with it, a shot, but Grand putting it into the corner. Zoe looking for Tully there. Tully opting to take it for himself. Into Scythe. Scythe is there for the shot, but Mar there for the save. He is one of the cornerstones in this Cap defense. Lights looking to use some of his mechanics. Can't get the reset. Just opts for 50 into that Cap corner. All Ice corner, and Scythe clears it down way. And now we are back in midfield.
Cap really one of those teams that's made a name for themselves on especially this split. You know, they've been playing so good defensively, so good offensively. You know, 3.5 minutes left and they will sweep All Ice and move on to day number 3, the upper bracket. You know, but we do have, believe, a game going on right now. I think it's Spate Esports versus IFU, the lower bracket. Off stream here, so we will find out what the score of that is after, you know, rest of the series tonight. Grand nearly gets a shot on net, but Lights can just save it away. And Thule, so far, nothing's been clicking for this All Ice roster. Nothing has worked so far. The bumps, the demos are not working. Mar, great save.
Now, half the games left to work with there. Tully nearly finding a way to put it in by himself. So with that touch into the corner, gets a demo on Mar. Opportunity for All Ice. Scythe with a shot, but Lights getting in the way last second. Tully with a follow-up, and they find the back of the net. What a great sequence of events out of All Ice. So starting it off with that demo, Scythe puts it into the way of Lights. You know, just not there fast enough for that second man, but Tully saying, no worries, I'll take the risk. I'll push up as third man and just secure that very easy goal. Thank you all day long. That's exactly what we need to start this, you know, this journey back. Now, off the kickoff, Tully looking to put it in, just not quite on the mark. Mar, 60 boosts to work with, has the control, possibly looking for a flipper step, but Zol gets in the way. Now, Tully looking to be the first one on the ball. Lights with a 50, but Tully still there for the shot, but Grand getting in the way. Zol into Grand to Mar high on the ceiling, looking to double it, gets the double off the crossbar. Lights with the shot. Zol jumping up in time, just reading the play, going high. All Ice playing great on that defensive position.
And yeah, I completely excuse me. You can go on, Juju.
Now, looking for a shot here. It's just rolling in. Grand having to make that light touch. All Ice nearly being able to find the back of the net. Scythe looking to keep this pressure. Now, into the box. No one from All Ice there to follow it up as it's cleared out onto this right wall.
And yeah, like you were saying, All Ice really starting to pick themselves up. Really starting to get aggressive here. But, you know, now at this point, Cap has to just, you know, once again, have to try and start playing aggressive. Start trying that aggressive play. On Mars in your face again. Can he find a shot? He can't find a goal. Almost though. Lights looks to find a shot on net. Can't get it. And now Mar once again. Also on offense. Grant with another shot. Thule has to try and save it. Now All Ice is the team that has to try and ice up and get a goal. Try and force anything, you know. It's looking not so good for them. Mar over to Grant. They still have some time to work with. That's a huge open net. Lights can't find it.
Scythe though has possession here, looking to carry it out, gets across the entire field of Mar there to match him. Tully though reading the touch from Mar, looking for a 50 onto Lights, but Lights now looking to carry himself. Air dribbles coming out left and right in this last 30 seconds. Tully looking to carry it himself as well. Gets that touch into the corner, looking for the double. Unable to do so. Mar, touch out, has to find a teammate here. Scythe there with an interruption, leaving it to Grand. Grand, though, stopped by Tully. Lights to Mar. Scythe looking to get in the way of Mar, though. Puts it high. It's a slow roller going in front of the box. Looking for a bump with Lights. Straight over Scythe. 1 second left. It's going to overtime.
And we are going to go to overtime. You know, big challenges on the come up. And big plays need to happen. Scythe might be one of them. Great save coming out from Lights. This is what I'm talking about. Defensive masterclass on the side of Cap. They can do anything. It seems like they can keep any ball out. Now over to Grand. Truly can save it away. Has to win the challenge though. Lights is up early. Is gonna block it out. Maybe potentially an open net. Zol can reach it first. Mar wins the challenge. Scythe also wins the challenge. Good clear coming out from him. Grand.
Oh.
Goes out to him now. Truly good reset. Has to try and control it here. Scythe wins the challenge. And at this point, all Lights starting to get a little bit suffocated on offensive pressure. Lights here. It is a reward. They broke it. They broke it. I don't know who broke it, but that's a huge open net. Zol's gonna score, and we're headed to 5.
It must have been Cap that broke it. Rule 1 happening, and coincidentally, the second is broken. All Ice putting their first game on the board here. I mean, coincidence? I think not, Akuma. Congrats to All Ice. You know, finally getting the game on the board, starting their pave to trying to look to get 4 in a row. Cap unable to do it. All Ice having to find that reverse sweep. I mean, man, that is a task and a half. Just look at the defense that Cap has been putting out.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. You know, I completely agree with you here. Cap really had it in them this game. You know, same amount of saves from last game, and Jesus, I don't know why. This is like the 5th time that everyone's changed their car. It's fine though, because the placebo effect is real. You know, these things happen. The placebo effect, in fact, does work. And at this point, you know, Lights, you know, Grand, and you know, they've just been all so consistent. And so far, you know, it doesn't really look like anything needs to change from both teams. Both teams just need to keep giving it their all, and we still should see a very good game.
Heading into game number 5. You know, I'm going to say All Ice does in fact team game number 5, just for the sole fact that I want to be right with my prediction. You know, I had Cap winning this in 4-2, and it is not exactly 3-2 yet. So All Ice is going to take game number 5, but is going to lose on Tokyo Field. But wow, it's a shot going in for Scythe, looking to make my prediction true. Scythe, you know, just off the kickoff, Tully gets a strong one in. Grand, a little bit awkward, trying to clear it to his left corner, but you know, just pops off his car a bit weird, bounces off the crossbar, and Grand just not really able to get a follow-up. Only 5 seconds in, All Ice taking the lead. This is something you want to experience as All Ice. Scythe with possession could have an open net with Grand getting there in the way. Now a bump onto Tully's, Zol having to come in, gets a high touch left wall, looking to follow it up himself, but Mar there to play very annoyingly. Tully off the ceiling, 20 boost to work with, uses his flip, no more boost. All Cap have to do is just make sure their defense stays strong. Mar getting in the way of that shot, getting his save. Now though, Tully with the ball, touch out to Grand. A lot of back and forth happening between these two teams, but Cap looking to play the possession game now.
Yeah, Cap is now the team that is the one fighting for a goal. And you know, so far, All Ice has really, you know, started to pick themselves up. You know, they're starting to look a little bit better. But you know, how much longer will that? You know, it really honestly depends. How long that can continue for. Lights looks to try. I think it was Granny tried to get a demo. You know, great save from that was on All Ice, and you know, we're continuing to just All Ice are just continuing to try and run the gauntlet, trying to get this reverse sweep going, and Mar just wants to try and, you know, stop it. They want to try and set something up. Thule has to work with his mechanics. Long air dribble, can't find it though. Gets a bump on one, leaves it for Zol. Zol also can't find something. Does grab the boost though. Scythe. Now pass over to Thule. Wins the challenge with Lights. And they just keep on pushing. It hasn't worked out yet, but certainly either All Ice is gonna score soon, or if they keep playing like this, they'll definitely score soon. But if Cap breaks out of their defensive half, then they might be able to try and get some pressure working and maybe score something.
As this series is going along, though, I have word from our producer. A great match has happened in that lower bracket. We had Spate, number 1 seed, going against IFU, that number 5 seed, and Spate takes it 3-1. You know, very interesting to see that 2 of the top 3 teams in that lower bracket, and IFU just not able to get it done today, as well as Goofy Jits, you know, the former event runner-ups, losing 2 lives a game. That former Spade Academy green roster taking out that Goofy Jits team. I mean, those are 2 amazing teams just being eliminated from the tournament so early on. It just goes to show how stacked this Spate Invitational is starting to get.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, you know, but back to this game, there was a close shot. Grant can't put something away on the net, and now 2 minutes remaining, and we will maybe either see a game 6 or another overtime if Cap can score at the very least. Lights has to go the full length of the field, can't find it. Mar now also has to go the full length of the field, gets the reset, amazing reset, can't find it in the net, and Lights has to now go again on the challenge. Waits, wants to take his time. Tool is giving him no space though. Can't take his time, he's kind of locked out here.
Scythe, getting his 2nd goal of the game, you know. Just having the shot Grand back, going for a backwards aerial, just rotating his car a little bit too much. He would have had the touch, he was actually in the best position, but expecting Scythe to go even more behind him, Scythe just putting it right in front of his car, and I mean, man, what a great finish for All Ice. 90 seconds left to work with here. Mar getting that touch out. Zol onto the left wall, looking to follow it up by Lights, having a pass back. Scythe, though, racing there to get there before any Cap member can do so. Lights cutting in, gets that initial touch and a bump onto Scythe. Tully with a fake challenge, making Zol go for it. Now picks up the 100. Lights just a little bit too slow. Open net here for All Ice. It goes in for Tully in that top right corner.
And yeah, I completely, you know, totally would have shot, and it's just gonna go all the way in. It's just gonna bounce in, gonna roll in, you know. It's very unfortunate that things have happened, but you know, All Ice looking to try and, you know, continue their momentum, keep their hopes and dreams alive. And at this point, you know, you gotta ask yourself, Cap, where are you at? You know, you've had such a strong start, going up 3-0. You know, at this point, maybe take a time out of this. Maybe try and calm yourself down. Try and, you know, ice up All Ice. You know, try and slow down some of the momentum. But now you're down 0-3 in game number 5. And, you know, All Ice is 2 games away from reverse sweeping you. Just do better. Come on.
I believe that after this match, I'd be pretty surprised if Cap doesn't take their time out, but they're looking to not have to. They're looking to end it here, like putting that first one on the net. You know, 3 goals is usually the safety net that most teams look for in order to feel secure. But Lights, you know, leaving his team with 37 seconds left to get those 2 goals, which isn't unheard of. You know, you look at ROCS this past weekend, you know, team was down, 2 goals left, and in just 5 seconds, they closed that deficit, get to OT, and put it in themselves. Now Mars looking for a double off the backboard, nearly getting it in. Grand with the shot, but Zoe waiting, pops it high to Scythe. Scythe there for the pass, passes it back to midfield. So they're looking for a shot, but Mar going low, trying to stay smart, trying to buy as much time as he can for his team. Lights not with the best first touch. Now Zoe to Grandior having to get another, you know, All Ice just wasting the clock. Someone from Cap has to go now. They need to put it in now if they want any chance of putting it in. Lights, though, not able to find the shot, and that will do it for game number 5.
And yeah, you know, game number 5, once this ball hits the floor, is over. And, you know, at this point, we're gonna have to see, you know, what Cap has to do. You know, Cap, where are you at? Oh god. Cap, where are you at once again? You know, You've had a great series start so far. Maybe they take a timeout. Maybe they don't. We will have to see what they do. But for now, we will be heading to game number 6.
Cap, they just need to really just find their rhythm, opting not to take that timeout. If they're going to take it, they're going to want to take it right before going into game 7 if they're not able to close it out here. You have to respect that, or they're possibly looking to not take it at all. Lots of different strategies around that timeout, but Cap, just feeling the confidence saying, hey, let's shake off those 2 games. We beat a team with a higher caliber in Spate, but we can beat a team in all ice, and I would say usually no disrespect, but I mean, come on, if you look at Lights, if you saw the clips floating around yesterday after that Spate Invitational match, you would know Lights disrespect is not off the table for him. Cap looking to get a pass back onto their own field, Zoe with the shot, but putting it into the corner. Now looking to pass it back to a teammate, but now going into that all ice right side with that first touch into Mar looking for Grandior, but Grand just hitting it high on the backboard. Lights having to come in, having to give his teammates opportunities. Now Zoe with a double off the wall, Lights with the best touch possible there. Straight into the hands of Tully, sadly. Grand with a touch. No one there for Cap. Really too followed up as all ice now has an offensive position, but Scythe just not having the best control with his car. Starting to panic a bit here and just trying to see if he can do anything, but Cap just taking his time, knowing that the panic won't really lead to anything, and just, get that really reliable clear. Now Grand back into midfield, Scythe with a boom. Martin just waiting patiently, reading the plays that are coming out of this all ice team. And now Mar to Lights, but Zol there to get in the way. Mar though has a shot on net, Tully having to come in. Grand gets that 50, but Scythe just having a nice clear, but Zol a little bit too far for the pass to be able to put on net, but opts to put it in the corner. Scythe with a 50, looking to get a shot in, Tully, but it is off the mark. Now finding a bump, Zol has a possible play to happen here, but all ice is not able to do it.
And unfortunately, they're not able to put one away just yet. Zol might have an open net. Mar does not yet. And it just goes wide. Very unfortunate so far for all ice, Haven't been able to find something just yet. And truly almost puts one away. Lights, long clear, has to try and find something to work with. Any touch on the ball to try. Both teams really need just anything that'll make, this play work, anything that'll make any play work at this point, because, when you are a team that is on match point, you are a team that's trying to reverse sweep, both teams having high stake pressured situations right now. One team doesn't want to be made with history. The other team doesn't want to get, other team doesn't want to present a reverse sweep. Great save coming out from all ice, and the pressure starting to mount over and over again. Lights. Great flip reset, can't find it. Mar so close though, time and time again, just ball touch after ball touch. It's just worked over and over again. Mar looks to try and 50-50 now. It goes back to Lights, stuck on the goal line. Opts to go for a fake. Mar over to Lights. Lights can't find the shot. And now goes over to Julie. Julie gets demoed. Scythe has to win this challenge. 2 minutes left. We're still at 0-0. How much do both these teams still have in them?
I mean, what a series of events for all ice. Tully looking to get a carry out into the box. But man, all ice, just looking back at those 3 games, something I said about them is they really need to work on their offense, having to fix their timings, but they've opted to go a different route. They've opted to fix their defense. As we saw, they had a minute of uncontested pressure, no answers to give against that Cap side, but just holding it down. Zol and Tully both going up for that ball that bounced off the corner that was in their net and just pinches it out, and then Scythe coming in for another amazing save. They are there to make sure that Cap doesn't capitalize on any opportunities that comes their way. They are here for the long game. Now bump coming on. Tully there for the shot. 1-2. Toodaloo. They get that goal.
Once again, they are so very close to tasting victory. It's almost like it's almost inevitable. Almost there. Both these teams have almost done it. Both these teams have almost tried and figured it out. And at this point, truly, you know, once again, Cap, where are you at? All ice. Starting to just, you know, build that more up. Starting to look like an Arctic iceberg at this point. And, you know, 55 seconds left. Light gets the reset. Goes over to Grand. Can't find it, though. Now, Mar has so much time to work with. Full field of space. Over to Mar. Over to Light, so back to Mar. Zol can clear it away. Just make sure everything has been working. Nothing else has not been working out here. And at this point, all ice. You have to do everything in your power to try and prevent a goal from happening. Lights, that's gonna go in. Within the final 30 seconds of regulation. Light shuts me up, and Cap tie us up.
Mar down to Lights. Lights looking to put it in that left side of the net there in order to secure the goal, but bouncing off the post. You know, I really thought it wasn't going to go in, but fortunately, post to post goes in, and they celebrate that goal. You know, just really trying to inch it back. You know, finally finding an answer to this All Ice team. Now, though, All Ice looking to avoid overtime, getting this offensive plays going, but Grand. Whoa, amazing recovery with that ball, dribbling it backwards off the wall. You know, just showing his, you know, amazing understanding of the game. But as I say that, with the whiff in the hands of All Ice now, Mar. Last one with the ball, 2 seconds left on the wall. Lights is faking it, letting it drop. We go to overtime, game number 6. This is Cap's third opportunity to put the game away here. We're going to see if they can capitalize it on this match. You know, Tokyo is a great place to do it. You avoid Champions Field. You avoid knowing that reverse sweep might happen tomorrow with a demo in net. Totally with possession. Opting to go across the net. Grand backflip, puts one on net, but Scythe there with a touch. Mar down to Grand. Grand not able to find connection on the ball, but turning around just in time to keep it in play. Zol, though, taking his time, opposite flick it over Lights, looking to continue with it. Gets over to Lights, is having to go back in that rotation, but Zol just going and going. Being a menace. Scythe with a shot, goes off the post. Tully with a demo. Just trying to keep the pressure going. A goal nearly coming out of All Ice. Tully now pinches it off a defender. Floating high above the crossbar, though. Zol having to come in. Zol just putting immense pressure on this Cap team. But finally, after a long clear, Cap looking to take it easy, especially with a demo. It's heading towards the net. Another demo coming out of Grand, and it is in. Cap take this game. They're heading to Grand Finals. They're going to Championship Friday, and All Ice knocked down to the lower brackets.
I'd like to learn a couple things. They're going to the upper finals. It's not Friday anymore. Today's Saturday. They're going to Championship Sunday. Congratulations, Cap. I said where are you at after games 4 and 5, and you proved me wrong here on Neo Tokyo. See you tomorrow on Championship Sunday.
What can I say? 4-2. 4-2. I called it before these players even loaded onto the pitch. I knew the outcome. You know, Cap, not a team you want to doubt. Showing it again here in Spate Invitational number 9, looking to make that run, and indeed they are. You know, now making it to championships today. They have a great game. They're going to either play the game, the winners of Lotus versus Alliance, which is actually our very next match that will be happening very soon. So stay tuned for that game. There's a lot more Rocket League to play.
Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost. Addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch, 'cause we already lost. Addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. How can you know what's in our mind? Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love.
And here we go. In the upper bracket here, we have Lotus Gaming taking on Alliance Esports here in this match here. This is such an interesting match here. You know, both teams, you know, trading blows in this tournament, and they have finally met up here in the upper side of this bracket. And yeah, I mean, I was speaking with JJ, who manages Alliance Esports, and he actually did not choose to cast due to the fact that he does not want to curse his team. So I'm going to be taking the honor of caster cursing his team and seeing if they still survive. So yeah, I'm sorry, JJ, if you are in the chat. I apologize, but I am going to be caster cursing Alliance Esports here today. So let's go ahead and get this underway here. Once the players are all good to go, we will get straight into it. Alliance Esports looking to take down the Titans of a Lotus, and you know, they have had roster changes leading up to this invitational, so we'll have to see how this plays out here. I haven't actually been able to see this new Lotus Gaming roster in full fruition here, so we will have to see how this one ends up playing out. And here we go, getting straight kicked off here in game number 1. Lotus Gaming taking on Alliance Esports. And Alliance Esports, of course, the former Category 5 roster that changed orgs. They're looking to take down Lotus Gaming. And they would like to, you know, have that top 3, you know, finishing at the very minimum while still being in the upper bracket. They haven't actually achieved that yet, but Pigeon gonna make it even harder for them, already getting things kicked off here in game number 1. With a hot start here. Gad, what a touch that was to get over the defender, and Pigeon able to sink it in the back of the net, what he does best. We'll have to see how this one ends up panning out, because, you know, again, I haven't really been able to see this, you know, new roster, you know, not like much at all. So I actually am very interested to see, and of course the predictions are in the chat, so make sure you go and get your predictions in on who you think will be taking down, or advancing rather, in this upper bracket. But what a save that is, but it's not even out of the net. You thought for a second that he had that one, you know, away, but that one did not find its way out of the net. Madge, a bit unfortunate there. Was not able to get that one clear. And yet again, we have ourselves another lead here for Lotus Gaming, a 2-goal lead here now. Have to see how Alliance respond back. You know, it is just game number 1. You could really call this a feel-out game, but Pigeon looking to get one in the back of the net. Not quite, though. You know, as I was saying, you know, this could just be a feel-out game for Alliance, but they really, you know, got to make sure that they don't let up too many goals here, because, you know, you don't want to let a team like Lotus Gaming get too much momentum, but it doesn't even matter. Pigeon able to find the early hat trick here in game number 1. As getting things kicked off here right away, wasting no time, as Just Hug not able to get a hand up for that one. And here we have already a 3-goal lead here, courtesy of that hat trick from Pigeon. We'll have to see, you know, again, what Alliance have. They really would like to get this under control here quickly, because, you know, 3 minutes and 55 seconds, you know, is a lot of time, but Lotus Gaming, they are not going to let off of the gas whatsoever. We've seen 2/3 of this roster, you know, prove time and time again that they are one of the best, if not the best team in this entire invitational, but they have to prove it here. As already shots are ringing off the post here. This one going back down the other way. That one's in the back of the net. What a shot for Match. Seemingly out of nowhere, the pass off of Electro, and nobody was expecting that one to actually find its way into the back of the net. Gad, kind of in a bit of an awkward situation there, was not able to get a hand up. And there it is, Alliance able to find their first goal of the game. It's Pigeon looking to respond back rather quickly, and he will do just that, finding himself, and, you know, Lotus Gaming as a whole, the 4th goal. And what a response that was. The quick kickoff cheat there, the hard cheat, able to prove dividends for them as they're able to find themselves yet again another 3-goal lead. We'll have to see, are they able to maintain this lead, though? Again, still 3 minutes and some change on the clock. You know, Alliance would like to get a goal here soon, but wow, just yet again another goal coming off of the back of Pigeon. Bit of an awkward situation there, as nobody was able to really get contact with that ball. This match was trying to get to that one, but was not able to, as Pigeon got to sacrifice himself there. But Pigeon on fire right now. He is not letting off the gas whatsoever here in game number 1. He wants this win so badly here. But they have a team, and again on the other side of Alliant, they are, you know, a very good team. We've seen them have these top 3 finishes, top, you know, 4 finishes in the past. But they really got to prove themselves why they deserve a spot in the winners final here, and this is the perfect match to do it. What a statement victory it'd be, but they have to get something on the board here soon. Otherwise, it just looks like Lotus Gaming are going to be taking away this game number 1 under, or in their belts rather. But you know, again, Alliance still plenty of time here as Madge rather, able to find himself the second goal for Alliance. And what a 50-50 that was, able to get the dunk there and sink it in the back of the net. And there it is, Alliance looking stronger here as the game progresses, but still a 3-goal deficit that they have to come back from. So we'll have to see here as Pigeon off the flip reset here. What can he do? He's got the second one. It's top left bins for Pigeon. What a goal that is, and the 6th goal coming out yet again from Pigeon. What a goal that was. Nobody able to get a hand up for that one. Pigeon, the man himself. 6 goals on the board here for Lotus Gaming, and 6 goals on the board here for Pigeon alone. So this is an absolute offensive mastermind here on the side of Lotus Gaming. And, you know, they got to get this under control quick if you're Alliance Esports. They're going to be throwing the chair, the kitchen sink, everything into this game, or into the series rather, to secure themselves that top 3 finish with that, you know, 2 extra lives. Oh, so important. But they'll have to get past a team like Lotus Gaming, because they are not going to be letting off the gas anytime soon. It's already shots ringing off the corner here. Nice little pinch will release some pressure, but Gad quick to intercept that one. It's going back down the other way. Madge can't get a hand up for that one. It goes back down the other way yet again as Gad looking to get a hand up for this one. Can he get this one down central? And Pigeon almost had that one, or I think that was Nug rather, almost had that one tucked in the back of the net, but they'll have to start back from the midfield here. Madge looking for that bump. Denied. This one. Off of the corner here. Gad, can he get the second touch here? He's catching up to this ball. He got one, but Tuck should have that one clear. Actually, Pigeon got in front of that one. It's still in the half of Alliance right now. But they have not been able to get anything really going here. This one cleared down the other way. 6-2 here remains the score line. And still, Alliance haven't been able to get much going here in game number 1, but despite that 2-goal force that they had earlier. But Gad looking to get himself a goal of his own. Can he find it? Not quite though. Nug almost had that one in the back of the net, but they'll have to restart here yet again. There's a nice little flick over top of one. Gad gets a handle for that one. What a dunk that is, but this one's still not in the back of the net. Gad trying to get it for that one, but will not find its way into the back of the net. This one going down the other way. Gad, what can he do here? This one going down central. It's over to Pigeon. Pigeon on target. Yes, he will find it. 7 goals off the back of Pigeon alone. You know, I was speaking to Gad earlier, and he says that he would have loved to have Pigeon carry him and have at least 1,000 score, and I'm not even making that up. And look at the scoreboard here. You'll see after this game, 1,000 is the score for Pigeon. He has absolutely led this squad into a game number 1 victory. What a goal this has been so far. Or what a game this has been so far, rather, as they have not let Alliance have any breathing room whatsoever. You know, for Alliance, you gotta be at least maybe a little bit worried here, as Lotus looking ever so strong right now, making their presence known. This one, time ticking down, and time is not on the side of Alliance here. This one gonna drop down. Oh, actually, we'll keep it up though. Maybe a goal to lead the momentum in game number 2. Will they find it? This one going down. That looks to be it here. Wait, still up though. Gad down the other way. Nug, what can he do? Yeah, I think this is it. I mean, this is just, they're just keeping the ball up for however long they can, but no matter what happens, it will be Lotus Gaming taking game number 1 to themselves. And this is still ongoing here, as this ball has not touched the ground whatsoever. Is this one off the wall here? This is still not touching the ground. This is still up in the air. I think it's been at least 30 seconds here, and they have still not let this ball touch the ground. what is going on here? How is this ball not touch the ground? There it will go. Lotus Gaming coming out with game number 1. What a goal. What a game that was. You know, I can't even lie. What a game that was. They found 7 goals off the back of Pigeon alone. And, wow. That was unbelievable. And, yeah, I mean, they were absolutely popping off that game in every way possible. They just looked so strong against Alliance, and they were not able to really match Lotus in that game. But still, only just game number 1. And, you know... If you look at that scoreboard, you see Pigeon, 1100 on the board. Like, I mean, and this was just off the back of Pigeon. Imagine what this squad will look like when all 3 of the players are popping off. I mean, this is just such a dangerous squad. They are really sending out a message, a word to the rest of the teams out there to watch out, because they are here to run this show. And as we get into game number 2, we'll have to see what response Alliance have in their arsenal, because, you know, you have to expect that they do have one, but, you know, we'll have to see. It's just Alliance not really able to match them. But we look towards game number 2. Will Alliance have a response, or will Lotus continue their onslaught as we head to Forbidden Temple? Lotus Gaming making their presence ever so known as Pigeon. Missing that corner boost, but he is able to find it. Yeah, this one going down the other way. Nug, can you do? Gets a nice little touch though. It's going down central. Can he find the 50-50? Nobody makes contact! And look who is there. The man himself, Gad. Able to poke it in the back of the net. And you have to be scratching your head as to what happened on the defense there. Nobody making contact on that one. Unfortunate on the defense. You know, if you're JJ right now, putting 12,000 channel points on Alliance, you have to be a little bit worried here as to whether they will be able to come back. I mean, still more than plenty of time, but they would really like to get something going here. It's a nice touchdown from Gad, but Madge will get the interception, but it's not quite the shot he was looking for. He would like another shot at that if he could get it, but they'll have to start back yet again as this one still remaining in the midfield here. What can Pigeon do? Leaves it for Gad. Gad off the wall here, looking for the secondary touch. It's able to find it down central, but Nug not able to get that one in, as this one's still on the side of Alliance. But no goal will be found here. As Gad off the wall here. You can just tell, I mean, they are absolutely running the offensive side of things. I'd be very interested to see the ball possession stat in this next game. I mean, because, and you know, they're making them look weak. I mean, this is a very good team that we are talking about here. This is not a team that you can just walk over on any regular day. I mean, they are really putting up the numbers here against Alliance. This one on target. Oh, it's not on target. Denied by the 4th man. Just when you thought that they were going to be able to sink it in the back of the net, they weren't quite able to. It was a bit of a mix-up here on the offense. No goal will show on either side. This one still remaining in the corner right now for Alliance here. He will find it clear though. Gad a little bit awkward here. Will find the touch that he's looking for. This one going up here. What can he do? Has Electro staring down. But he's able to get it behind him. Pigeon looking for the 50-50. Can he find the double? Almost. Would have been shot of the tournament for sure, but that one will not find its way into the back of the net as Nug looking to restart here from midfield. But it's an awkward pinch, but easy save for Gad. As this one going back down the other way. Gad looking for that touch. It's intercepted, but what a interception that was from Gad. He's looking for the physical play. Not quite able to find it this time as Pigeon. Nice little touchdown. He's able to get the second touch. Not quite though. This one over to Madge. What can Madge do? Intercepted by Nug, and Nug leaves it for Gad rather. This one off the corner here. Over to Nug. It's down central, and Pigeon. A walk in the park for him. This is just ever so easy for Pigeon right now. He is absolutely having a good time here in this match, as just stuck and not able to get a hand up there on the defense. As yet again another lead ramping up here for Lotus Gaming. This one going down, but it's not quite what he was looking for, and just stuck. will find, actually, trust dunk, I just realized. But he will find that one in the back of the net. Off the pass, or off the missed touch, I believe that was from Nug. Unfortunate there, but that is what you want to see if you're Alliance. Maybe a sigh of relief on the side of JJ at least. I mean, a lot of channel points on the line here. And, you know, a lot of points here, especially. When you get to that winner's final, I mean, the points that you want for seeding at least. I mean, I feel like both of these teams have for sure claimed their spot in the championship, but seeding going to be ever so important for them. It's all about that seeding. It's all about getting that bit easier matchup. It's a little bit awkward here, almost a shot, but not quite what they were looking for. Just dip under the 2-minute mark here. This one going down central, over to Madge. Madge over top of Gad. What a read that was from Gad, but I mean, I'm not sure what happened there off the defense, but Gad, what a way to put a hand up, but it's not enough for the defense. Oh, what a bump that was from Tuck, though. I didn't even realize that. What a bump that was to clear out the defense and relieve some pressure off the offense. As yet again, we have ourselves a tie game here. What a kickoff win that was. They are absolutely putting on the pressure. Tuck able to find the third goal here in the first lead for Alliance. And you know, it's the physical play that's really proving dividends for them right now. This is what we need to see more of. That's a nice kickoff here. We'll have to see what Lotus now have. You know, you gotta like expect that they have a response here, but will it be in time as Gad? Team safe for him. This one over to Madge. Madge pop up. This one down the other way. This one remaining in the corner as we dip under the minute mark here. Oh my goodness, what a read that was, but not enough to crack down the defense of Alliance. This one off the corner here. Lotus really need to get something on the board here. They looked so strong in the first half. They have not been able to get much else going here. As what a shot, what a pass that was from Madge! He's able to sink in the back of the net. And where did this come from? The read over to Tuck, Tuck back over to March. The 1-2-3 passing play. It looks all too easy for Alliance right now. The passes, we need to see more of that going into this next game, but what a play that was. As Nug not able to get a hand up on that one. This one still remains in half of Lotus Gaming. Pigeon able to clear this one long, almost found the air dribble top left, but was not quite able to get that one in the back of the net. They need to exfoliate some of this pressure here because they have absolutely mounted on the offense here. As this one going down the other way. Pigeon, what can he do here? Maybe some late works will do them the trick, but it will not be enough. It will be Alliance coming out with game number 1. And what a response that was. They were really able to mount the comeback. Because, you know, Lotus, they were looking so good to start things off. But over time, you know, that offense, you know, started to evaporate, exfoliate. And they just really weren't able to get anything going. But it looks like we have one of the players not in the lobby. We'll get that one sorted here. But, I mean, if you're Lotus, you might as well take this time to really discuss as a team what you gotta do. I mean, again, still a 1-1 series score, but Alliance looked so dominant as that went on in the latter half. What a series so far that we have. Trading blows are these two Titans. They have absolutely not let off the gas here. Game number 1, it was Lotus, Pigeon especially, and you know, game number 2, it is Madge leading the offense here. MVP, I mean, in this game. And, you know, I was, you know, curious to see the scoreline or the ball possession in the first half because it just looked like Lotus Gaming were running away with it. But as time went on, I mean, Alliance were able to mount the comeback, and it looks like we have all the players ready and good to go here as we head and look towards game number 3 on DFH Stadium. Now we look towards Lotus. Can Lotus reclaim their series lead here in this game? Pigeon up in the air. What can we do? Or what can he do, rather? This one. Over to Tuck. Tuck. Down central. This one. Lurking in the half of Lotus. It's a nice clear by Pigeon. Pigeon! Can he find the double tap? Not quite. Bit of an awkward read there. Off the bounce. This one over to Electro. Electro down central. What can Pigeon do here? Pigeon off the backboard. Cleared by Tuck, though. This one over to Pigeon. Pigeon, the drop down. It's over to Gad. Gad on target. The 1-2 drop down passing play. And Gad able to find the read that he was looking for. Off the pass. Mad was not expecting that. Not able to get a hand up. As Lotus getting things kicked off here on DFH Stadium. Wow. Unbelievable here. Is Gad off the counterattack here. What can they do? What more can they do? I mean, they have absolutely put on a show here for us so far, but we need to see more from them. This one, off the corner here. What can Mags do here? We need to see more from them. This one, going down the other way. It's over to Pigeon. Pigeon denied by Electro, the interception. So we need to see more of this one. Off the backboard here is over to Gad. Gad, a bounce shot, but it's an easy read. But Pigeon almost got that one to go in the back of the net, but was not quite able to find it though. This one, over to Pigeon. Pigeon! Oh, that was a bit scary there for the defense, but they're able to thank their lucky stars for now. Is this one off the backboard yet again? This one. Over to Nug. Nug on target, but yet again it's denied by the defense. The defense holding strong here so far. We've seen cracks in the defense, but certainly not this time. As this one denied off the ceiling here. Over to Pigeon. Pigeon looking for that double tap. What a read that was. Can he continue the momentum here on offense? Oh, it's a double commit though. It's down central though, but it's a little too quick for Nug to read that, but he will restart here off the ceiling. Denied by Tuck. We're seeing the pace of play really step up here in game number 3. It's over off the corner here. It's a nice boom downfield, but intercepted by Electro. I was going to say that was a nice clear, but Pigeon not able to clear that one in time. It's a nice flick over top of one, but denied by Tuck. Tuck intercepted by Gad. Gad, what can we see from him leading into the series? Over to Pigeon. Pigeon on target. Bit of a testing shot. An easy save for the defense. And this one is over to Madge. Madge denied by Nug here. This one looking to go down central. It's over to Pigeon. Pigeon, the redirect yet again denied by the defense. The defense holding strong here in game number 3. They have not let up here despite the amount of shots we have seen from Lotus here. Already 6 in this game, let alone. This one going down the other way. Can we see some shots here on the side of Alliance? Alliance almost over top of Nug, but Nug will have that one clear. This one over to Pigeon. Pigeon back over to Nug. Nug can't really get a read on that. He gets a touch though. This one yet again bouncing off the corner here. Tuck looking to get the double tap here. Is he able to find it? Tuck able to find it in the back of the net. What a late equalizer this is from Tuck though. Pigeon trying to get a handoff for that one, but it's just straight dunked by Tuck. That is exactly what we need to see more of on the side of Alliance. This one racing down the other way, but yet again denied by Tuck. Is this one going yet again down the other way? You're seeing a little bit of ping pong action here late into game number 3. And again, it's another touch that goes central. It's over to Electro. Electro denied by his own teammate. Would have liked another shot at that. But it is Madge. Madge, bit of an awkward flip reset. Not will them a goal for now. This one. We're going to go central, but Madge knows he's last back. Now he's getting chased by Gad, but Nug cannot even get a shot on target. That was actually a nice play from Gad, but did not wield a goal for them. It's that inconsistency that we're seeing sometimes on the offense so far from Lotus. They need to be able to finish some of these plays off because they've had their opportunities. But the defense from Alliance absolutely showed up here in game number 3. But can they maintain it? That is the question that remains as we still have ourselves a tie game here on DFH. This one off the corner here. It's over to Nug. What can Nug do here? Gets one over to the left-hand side. It's over to Pigeon, but Pigeon can't really get a read on that. And now we see he's on 0 boost. Racing down the other way is Nug. Nug, what can he do here? Looking for that touch. Not quite able to find it, though. This one going down the other way. It's over to Gad. Gad. Read by Tuck, though. This one remaining in the corner right now. 20 seconds left on the clock. Pigeon trying to get this one down central. It's over to Nug. Nug gets a nice bump there that will relieve some pressure for the offense here. It's over to Madge. Madge missing the ball entirely. Now he's upfield on 0 boost, and the bump comes out. This one's going to remain in the corner, but still has not touched the ground quite yet, though. This one spiraling down. That one will hit the ground as we head into our first overtime of the series. It's off the kickoff here. Lotus looking to put on the pressure here. Gad trying to get this one down central, but denied by the defense yet again. The defense absolutely looking stellar here from Alliance. But we got to see some more offense. They have been put under the bright lights and they have managed to hold on, but it cannot hold on forever against Lotus. You got to get something on the board eventually. This one off the backboard here. Pigeon looking for that read. Not quite able to find it, though. It's Gad going to put a hand up for that one. It's over to Pigeon. Pigeon looking for that redirect shot, but or touch rather, was not quite able to find it as this one going down the other way. It's over to Gad, though. What can Electro do here? Looking to put on a shot, but it's an easy save for Nug, but it's a bit awkward now. 3 players on offense staring down Pigeon. Pigeon is able to survive, flying over the defense. This one still lurking in the half, off the corner. Nug was able to find that one somehow. How did that one not find its way into the back of the net? Unbelievable. This one still on the side of Alliance, though. Can they escape? Nug retreating back here. It's over to Pigeon. Pigeon. Tuck intercepts. What can Gad do here? Looking for the boom. Is able to find it for now, but Electro looking to boom it right back down. Gets a control touch for himself instead. This one still on the side of defense here, but it's a bit awkward. Is there anybody there? Tuck wasn't quite able to get a handoff for that one. This one still on target. No, it's denied by the post yet again. The 4th man. This one an open net. Nobody's back. And Alliance finally able to poke it in the back of the net. What a masterclass of performance coming out from Alliance. They have absolutely showed up here. And what a game that was. They absolutely showed up here. And what better time to show up here than in this game, let alone as they find themselves up 2-1 in the series. And yet again, it was Lotus looking strong in the beginning, but as the time went on, it looked like Alliance were just coming back every single time. They looked like they had most of the offense in this game. As we look towards the stats here, ball possession on the side of Alliance here, as they absolutely showed up here. And yet again, the man himself, Tuck, able to put on an MVP performance here in this game, as they are looking really strong here going into the latter half of this series. And I am so impressed with the way Alliance have been able to turn this around. But now we look towards the side of Lotus. I mean, they were looking really strong, just like the other games. I mean, they had that 7-2 victory off the back of Pigeon, but we need to see more from Pigeon. We can't, I mean, they got to get something more on the board here because, I mean, Alliance really looking to mount this comeback here as we look towards game number, I believe this is 4 now, or 3 or 4. I'm pretty sure this is 4 now, as Alliance leading 2-1 here in the series. We look towards Utopia Coliseum. What do Lotus have in their arsenal? This one going down the other way. Gad looking to boom this one down, but it's over to Electro yet again. He's just breathing down the neck of the defense, but will not yield anything that time. And Electro down the other way. Out on the half of Lotus. What can they do here? Pigeon missing that secondary touch. It's over to Madge. Madge over to Electro, but the last second save coming out from Nug. Able to relieve some of that pressure for the defense as this one going down the other way. Gad can't find the interception though. Can't find the contact. And this one off the wall here. Nug able to come out on top on that interaction, but it's back over to Gad. Gad on target. That one's in the back of the net. Yet again, Gad leading the scoring here early in game number 4. As Madge, oh, it's a bit of an awkward turn. He wasn't quite able to get a hand up for that one because he turned a little too widely there. Bit unfortunate on the defense. Still plenty of time though. Still plenty of time. 4 minutes and some change here on the clock. What do Alliance have in their arsenal? We've seen time and time again, you know, Lotus open up the scoring, but then over time it looked like Alliance just kept getting stronger and stronger. But is that the case here in game number 4 on Utopia Coliseum? Or is it finally time that Lotus start mounting their offense more and more, just like in game number 1? Bit of a double commit though, off the defense. Might be a bit awkward here, but it's a nice clear from Pigeon. We'll leave some of the pressure for now. This one back down central, over to Electro. Electro, we're gonna get this one drop back over to Madge, but Madge will find touch in here. Madge leaves it for Tuck. Tuck looking for that flip reset. 50-50, was not quite able to find it though. A little bit awkward here on the defense for Lotus. They haven't been able to find the clears that they were, you know, getting previously, as Alliance have really put on the pressure here. Are they able to find a goal? Not quite. Nobody was there. Yet again, will not yield a goal, but what can Pigeon do here? 50-50, it's over to Nug. Nug denied by Madge, took him out the game. The physical play, we need to see more of that for Alliance. As, you know, previously it proved dividends for them, as they were able to take that Game 2 victory and eventually the Game 3 victory. But gotta see some more here for Alliance if they want to mount their, you know, match point in this series. This one off the corner. Over to Tuck. Tuck's gonna take his time here. Over top of 1. Over top of 2. Nobody's there though, except for Electro looking for the 50-50. Now it's over to Pigeon. Pigeon over to Tuck though. The physical play yet again coming out on the side of Lotus. Able to find the defensive play that they were looking for here. Now it's the offensive play that we're looking for, and Nug able to find it. What a snipe that was. Find themselves up 2-0 in this game. Nug puts it close off the post and is able to find it in the back of the net. Unbelievable here from Lotus. The shooting looking a lot better already here in this game alone. It's this one. Back over to Nug. Nug off the wall here. What can he do now? Can he find this goal here? Almost, but denied by the defense here of Alliance. As now they're on the retreat here. Electro putting on a light shot, but denied by Nug. As it's over to Madge rather. Can he do here? Denied by Gad. Gad clearing that ball long, but yet again, look who's there. Tuck able to receive that ball and put on the offensive counterattack. But it's a bit of a double commit there, and that'll spell some trouble for the defense. Can they get back in time? Pigeon off the backboard there, but was not able to put it down central. This one lurking in the corner here of Alliance. Electro looking to get a touch there. Was able to find it. Pigeon over to Madge. Madge on target over to Electro, or rather central, but was not able to find it on target. And this one over to Nug. Oh, did not quite get the touch there. This one off the corner. Gad, last man back, has to just wait. As Pigeon calling off Nug here. Nug trying to get this one on target, finds a double tap. Now it's awkward, the physical play coming out. Tuck just playing that 50-50. Now it's still not safe here for Alliance, as this one still remains on the side of Alliance as Nug over top of 1, over top of 2. He just needs to get past Tuck. Almost able to find it in the back of the net. Would have been highlight real, you know, type of shot there, but was not quite able to poke it in the back of the net. It's this one. Over to Gad. Gad trying to get this one on target or just put it in the back of the net, but was not quite able to that time. Is this one. Over to Pigeon. Pigeon off the ceiling here. He has his flip, but a little bit too late. Was not able to put it in the back of the net. Now it's over to Gad. Gad down the other way. And this one. 30 seconds, or a little bit under 20 seconds now for Alliance. Do they have anything here in game number 4? Will we find ourselves looking towards game number 5 as a tie series here. And it looks like we will, at the time, not on the side of Alliance. That looks to do it. Gad puts that one to the ground, and we will have ourselves a tied up series here. 2-2 here as we look towards the scoreboard here. And, you know, as expected, the ball possession on the side of Lotus Gaming, because they really did control the, you know, most of this game. And Gad, look at that. MVP here in game number 5, really leading the offense, I feel like, especially for Lotus Gaming. Now we don't have to see so much of Pigeon. We can really start to see more of a team performance here coming out from Lotus Gaming, as, you know, Gad was really the one that was able to relieve a lot of that pressure off the defense. Need to see more from him. I mean, he has absolutely really showed up today, but Alliance, we gotta see some more from them as well, because, you know, a team like Lotus Gaming, once they start, you know, racking up the momentum, they really start to rack up the momentum, and they really start to lead the charge in the series. So we'll have to see what response Alliance have now, as Lotus are able to find the equalizer in the series. As we look towards Wasteland Night, what response do Alliance have? We'll have to see. Guys, looks like all the players are good to go. Wasteland Night here on game number 5. We'll have to see what Alliance have. It's not like they played bad whatsoever last game, but it's just the sheer fact that Lotus were able to put on some of that pressure early on, but Electro looks to put on the pressure early on for Alliance. And what a passing play that was off the side of Madge. Madge flip reset over to Electro, over top of all the defenders. Nobody was able to get back in time for that one. Now an early goal here for Alliance. Still plenty of time for Lotus, though. If you know anything about Lotus, is that they are not going to go out without a fight here. They have plenty of time to get back in this game. There's also plenty of time for Alliance to start racking on some goals here, so Lotus still not out of the woods yet. This one down the other way. Electro, really aggressive push here coming out from Alliance. Are they able to wield a goal? It's a nice flip reset, but it's a bit awkward. This one going down the other way. Electro called upon here to get a touch. Is able to find it off the corner here. This one going down the other way. It's over to Gad. Gad over to Nug. Nug a bit awkward there. Just throws it away to the corner. That's a routine save coming out from Alliance. This one, now it's a bit awkward here. Pigeon committing with Nug, but doesn't really build anything for now. This one, off the corner yet again. It's over to Gad. Gad, 50-50. Nobody there from Alliance except for Tuck, though. Can't quite get contact on the ball, though. This one, over to Madge. Madge, drop down from Tuck, but nobody there to get that one on target. It's this one, over to Gad. Now it's over to Nug. What can Nug do here? We've seen him score goals from this exact spot on the field time and time again this series, but wasn't able to do it that time. This one, looking for the 50-50. Willie is able to find it. Now it's over to Pigeon, or Nug rather, actually. And he will be able to poke it in the back of the net and tie up this game 1-1. What a read that was from Pigeon, though, to find that 50-50. And already able to find the equalizer as we head into the latter half of this game. Now this one going down, but it's a bit awkward though. Gad was trying to get that drop down over to Pigeon, but again, it's a little bit too awkward there. That's a nice bump of wield. Oh, that's almost a goal actually. If anybody from Lotus was there, that would have definitely been an early lead for Lotus Gaming, but it is not that time. And Alliance can stink their lucky stars with this one almost on target. Denied by the defense though. This one over to Gad. What can Gad do here? Looking for that touch to get that one clear. Is able to find it. Now he just has one to be here. Can he find it? Is able to find the 50-50. Nug looking for the touch there. Was not quite able to find it. They're sending the house on this play, but they got to get somebody back in time. They will do just that. Is now Gad looking to get on top of this one. Nobody really getting a good touch there. Oh, it's a bit of an awkward bump. This one still on the side of Lotus here, but maybe not for long. It's Nug able to find a nice touch there off the defense. what can they do here? Madge off the ceiling here. It's over to Pigeon. Pigeon back over to midfield, but yet again, not really anything going on here other than some ping pong action. But now it's down the other way. What a toss that is from Gad. Can Gad find the interception here to get that one in the back of the net? Not quite. Demo will come out from Pigeon though. Could spell trouble here for Alliance. This one. Off of the corner here, trying to get this one on target. Oh, it's a backflip though, but Tuck. Wow, that was almost really bad for Lions. I was trying to think of what words to say to describe that play, but wow, what a read that was from Tuck to realize, or rather understanding from Tuck, to realize the danger that his team was in and able to get that hand up. That's what a touch that is from Tuck. Tuck, really the man to look for here in this series. He has absolutely stepped up here, but speaking of stepping up, almost a big step up play from Lotus. Isn't able to find it that time though. This one over to Gad. Gad finds a 50-50. This one still on the half of Tuck though. Or still on the side of Alliance rather, but Tuck will find that 50-50 for now. This one going down the other way. Pigeon not able to get a hand up. It's on target. It's denied by the foes. Yes. It's no. It's not. Quite in the back of the net. Oh my goodness. Finally, Tuck is able to see that one through. That one was just bouncing off both of the posts, but that one will find the back of the net. And look at Alliance here, leading the scoring here in game number 5 so far. Looking to send themselves on match point, so far, but still plenty of time here on the clock. Oh, it's a bit awkward there for Gad, but Madge is able to find that one for now. Now it's back down the other way. It's over to Nug. Nug, what can he do here? It's a nice touch over top of one, but Madge, even better touch, but back down the other way now. It's Tuck. It's over top of one. Is anybody there? Madge racing to the corner here, but nobody finds contacts. 30 seconds here. You look towards Lotus. Can they find the equalizer here? Oh, it's almost a good opportunity for them, but Lotus not able to poke in the back of the net. This one still on behalf of Lotus right now. Is this one looking to go on target? It's a shot, but not good enough. As a team bump will come out, but Tuck makes up for it with a touch of his own. Can he find this one down central? Not quite. Pigeon looking for the late game heroics here. Is he able to find a goal here? It's a flip reset. Did he find the flip reset? No. But it's Gad still keeping this one in regulation. And that one will touch the ground. In Alliance, 3-2 up in the series. Lotus Gaming put on the back burner here. Unfortunate here for Lotus Gaming. They just weren't really they weren't able to get really much going here on the offense, despite the 50-50 ball possession. And it had shots. They had plenty of shots on the board here. And they weren't quite able to find those goals, though. The only goal coming out from Nug off that passing play, but Electro, the MVP here on Wasteland Night, sends Alliance to match point here in the series. And Lotus Gaming have called a timeout in this game. So we'll have to see how they are able to bounce back from this. But, again, it's not like they were playing bad, whatsoever. But now they are up to the task. No more mistakes allowed for Lotus Gaming. They really have to get something going here soon, as Alliance looking to come out on top here in the series. They are on match point, but Lotus Gaming still more than in this series right now. They just really got to get something going here. They got to send us to a game number 7. Otherwise, we will be seeing Alliance advance to the winners final for the first time in the upper bracket. So we've seen them, top 3 time and time again, but we haven't seen them in that upper bracket winners final ever before. So what a statement it would be if they could get there here today. And they are really all looking on form here. And again, we see Electro, with that MVP performance here, but Just Stuck is really the the man in on the field so far. He has really stepped up here on the side of Alliance, and anytime mistake comes out, or something a little bit iffy is going on defense, always there to clean up the work for Alliance. And what a pickup that is for Alliance. I mean, I've seen 2/3 of this roster play before, but you know, this is the first time just stuck on the roster here. So, what a game coming out here from Alliance, and Alliance find themselves now 3-2 in the series. Only one more game here for Alliance. So we'll have to see, are they able to close it out here in 6 on Neo Tokyo, or will Lotus Gaming be able to find the response? You know, if I'm the coach of Lotus Gaming here, I mean, you really just gotta get, you know, a hand up. I feel like because game number 1, they really looked dominant, and you know, it was off the back of Pigeon. So you know, if I'm Lotus Gaming, I'd probably be looking towards Pigeon here in this game, but still in this game so far, is looks like all the players are good to go. As we head towards Neo Tokyo, the home of Bob Ramen, are they able to come out on top here? It's a nice kickoff win on the side of Pigeon, and Lotus Gaming already 3 seconds in here. What happened off the kickoff? Just Stuck had a decent cheat there, but wasn't able to find contact off the cheat there. It's a little bit awkward. Got to be scratching your head at that one, but 3 seconds in Lotus Gaming already coming out on top here. Alliance, still plenty of time on the clock here, as we're only 10 seconds in. Pigeon, we're gonna get this one on target. Gets that one in the back of the net. No, it's denied by the post. Almost an own goal coming out from Just Stuck, but wasn't able to wield a goal that time as Pigeon. Oh, the 1-2 passing play denied by the 4th man off the corner, or off the post rather, and the crossbar. Almost a second goal here for Lotus Gaming, and they have really already, I mean, noticeably stepped up the pace of play here. As now Gad racing this one off the wall here. Nug trying to get a handoff for this one, is able to find it. It's just a throwaway touch to the corner though, and Just Stuck will have a routine save there, but this one a little bit dicey here, but Electro is able to send that one far and wide as this one going down the other way. Pigeon is able to read this one though. This one looks for the flip reset, isn't able to find it, and Just Stuck will get that one clear as this one over to Madge. Madge trying to get the bump here, or actually sets up a nice passing play for Just Stuck. Is he able to find this one off the backboard? Pigeon misses the touch off the backboard. Is it on target? No, denied by the corner of the post. Now Madge on target, the bump is able to come through for Alliance. The fruition of these plays so far, top notch here for Alliance, as Pigeon getting absolutely bullied in the net. And not much you can do there for your Lotus, but Alliance, this is everything you're looking for right now. These plays coming out, looking ever so likely that Alliance will be ending this one in 6, but you know, again, still plenty of time here on the clock. 3 minutes and 30 seconds here for, you know, both teams to maintain a lead, or rather gain a lead, but that's up to them if they're able to find it. As Gad now down the other way looking for this hook shot. He's able to find it, gets the 50-50. That's all she wrote there off the offense. Now it's down the other way. It's over to Electro. Electro, what can you do here? Not much though. It's denied by Nug off the backboard. Both players committing, but Madge is able to win that interaction for now. It could have been bad though for Alliance. This one now in the corner of Lotus Gaming. Are they able to get this one clear? They're just getting suffocated right now by the offense. Madge going down central, but again, nobody really there to get that interception. As this one off the backboard again, Gad needs to get a touch there, and he will find it for now. As this one back over to Electro. What can you do here? This one remaining, lurking in the corner here. Gets this one down central. Is anybody there? No. Just Stuck could not really get a hand up for that one. As this one over to Madge. Madge, a drop down play here. Can't find the central pass. As this one still in the half of Lotus Gaming. They have not been able to get a clear in what feels like forever so far in this game. And it could be a shot opportunity here for them. Still not out of the woods for Lotus Gaming. Now it's back over to Gad. They finally managed to escape for now. They are hanging on by literal threads right now. Is Lotus. Now it's down over to Madge. Madge denied by Nug. Nug over to Gad. What can Gad do here? We need to see some more here on this squad of Lotus, as they have not really had much offense here in this entire game so far. Now it's over to Pigeon. Pigeon, not much he can do there. Try to get a hand up as Gad, but Gad can't really get the 50-50 that he was looking for. Almost a nice shot there for Pigeon, or a nice touch at least, but Still on the half of Alliance now. This one looking to get cleared long. This one over to Gad. Back over to Nug, though. What a play that was. Now it's over to Pigeon. Pigeon intercepted. Back over to Chest Duck. What can he do? Off the wall here. Now it's back over to Maj. Maj, light shot on target, but a routine save for Lotus will relieve some pressure for now. Now it's down the other way. Gad looking for that 50-50, but not in favor of them as Electro was able to win that one for now. As this one over to Maj. Maj, shot on target, but Gad, easy save for him. It's a little bit dicey here yet again off the defense. Lotus Gaming put on the back burner in this later half of the game. This one, he's looking for the double tap. It's a bit awkward though. Nug tried to get a hand up for that one, but was not quite able to match on 0 boost. Has to rely on Just Duck to get that one clear, and he is able to for now. As this one off the corner here, everybody a little bit awkward here off the defense as Nug able to get a touch there. It's a nice clear for him though. Oh, but Just Duck not able to get a touch that he was looking for. Doesn't even find any contact whatsoever. Is this one off the backboard here, but not the shot he was looking for. The setup was there, but the quality of play on the shot was not there as Gad looking to put on some pressure here for them. Just Duck, oh, lipped by the post, but oh my goodness, denied yet again as Maj gets this one clear. Is Electro able to get a hand up for this one? It's not on target. Could have been yet again another shot. Back over to Maj, denied by Gad. 0 seconds, we remain in regulation here. Just Duck gonna drop that one down, and we find ourselves yet again another overtime here. Except now, it's for all the marbles for Alliance. It's Gad looking to change that narrative right here and right now. The Champions Field in the wings. They gotta get something going here soon. It's a nice drop down play, but yet again, nobody there. Gad, not the shot he was looking for. Tries to back it up, but not quite able to. This one. Back over on the offensive side for Alliance. As this one, over to Just Duck, but not what he was looking for. As this one, going down the other way. It's over to Maj. Maj pre-jumps that and is able to find the touch for now. Looking for the bump is Maj, or I believe that was Nag rather, but nobody really here present on the offensive half here for Lotus. Alliance trying to get this one cleared, but they are really put on the back burner here in this overtime so far. And this one, it's a nice clear, but yet again, the midfield presence from Lotus is really kicked up here in this overtime. As this one over to Maj. Maj, it's a nice clear, but Pigeon is able to find that one back down the other way, but Nug looking to get this one clear, and he is able to find it. Yet again, was looking a little bit dicey there, but Lotus Gaming able to survive the onslaught yet again. Now it's an onslaught here on the side of Lotus Gaming. It's in the back of the... We will be going to game number 7, and you wouldn't want it any other way. And what a play that is from Pigeon. Just sink that one in the back of the net off the pass from Gad. And it's not like Alliance was playing bad whatsoever. It seemed like they were, you know, everything was going in favor for them up until the last moments of that series, and it looks like we will be seeing a timeout here from Alliance in this game. And, you know, I mean, you kind of have to. I mean, this is for all the marbles here. And Alliance, they were playing really good up until the last few moments of that game. And Pigeon, 9 shots to his name as we look towards the scoreboard. And yeah, I mean, Alliance, it's not like they were playing bad, but just a little bit too awkward there in that overtime. They were really put up against the task of Lotus Gaming, and they were not able to fulfill it as Lotus Gaming able to come out with the win here in this one. As we look towards the scoreboard, the ball possession, as expected, in the favor of Lotus Gaming. And, you know, Alliance, they were coming out, you know, swinging in that first, you know, like ending of regulation. But, you know, as time went on, Lotus Gaming were able to mount the comeback. And now we look towards Champions Field here. You know, if you're Alliance, you really got to sit down and talk this one through as to how you're going to be able to shut down a team like Lotus. They have in previous games here, but this one, not so much. They were not able to get what they were looking for in that game, and now they have another crack at it here on Champions Field. And Lotus Gaming, this is exactly what they're looking for. I mean, they really gotta, you know, get things going here early, I feel like, in this game, just like they did last game. But, I mean, Alliance, not out of this one yet. Still plenty of time to come back on this one. 5 minutes on the clock here. Who will come out on top and advance to the winner's final? And we'll have to see. Once this timeout is over, and it looks to be, we will be getting the players here loaded up and ready. 5 minutes. Who will come out on top? Will it be Alliance advancing to the winner's final for the first time in the upper bracket? Or will it be Lotus Gaming, coming off of a 2-3 deficit in the series, advancing to top 3? We'll have to see. This one off the corner here. Over to Pigeon. Pigeon on target, but it's an easy save for match. Routine. This one. Over to Gad. Gad. Can't really get much going there. It's just a nice redirect from Electro, able to relieve some pressure for now. This one. Back off the corner here. What a pinch that is! Not what they were looking for on the defense. Nug looking to put on the pressure here, but not quite able to. And Gad looking down the other way. That's a nice clear from Alliance. What can Nug do here? Gotta see from more of Nug in this game so far, I feel like. And this one going straight down. Is anybody there? And just as I was talking about the man himself, Nug able to open up the scoring here on Champions Field. Lotus Gaming coming out swinging early here in this game. Kickoff win here for Alliance. Might spell some trouble here off the defense. What a touch that is! Is it in? No! Nug, with some help from the post, able to get that one clear. What a save that was. Almost a nice response from Alliance, but did not yield a goal that time. Is this one going down the other way now? Over to Nug. Nug, nice clear here. What more can he do? Can he find the secondary touch? Not quite though. It's back over to the offense here, but Gad calling off Pigeon that time might be a bit of an issue here for them. At this one on the offense for Alliance, but it's a nice clear from Lotus. They're able to relieve that pressure yet again. As this one back down the other way. Tuck almost intercepted by Pigeon, but is able to win that interaction. But Gad able to swat that one away. As this one over to Pigeon. What can Pigeon do? It's a nice shot on target, but Madge able to get that one clear to the corner. Madge, really got to get this one out of the blue territory here. This one going down the other way. It's over to Tuck. Tuck over to Gad. Gad trying to get this one down central. It's a nice 50-50. Is anybody there? Pigeon not really able to do much there, but he can do something here at least. Trying to find that 50-50, but not quite the 50-50 he was looking for. Now it's down the other way. Over to Nug. Nug, what can he do here? It's over to Madge. Madge, ooh, off the top of Gad's car. Able to clear that one long. Now it's down the other way yet again. Over to Tuck. Tuck, what can he do here? Oh, almost a shot there from Lotus. Would have liked another crack at that, but they will not find it for now. Maybe here, though. Pigeon trying to get this one over to... Oh, but Nug was bumped away. I was going to say almost a nice pass over to Nug, but Nug harassed by the defense. This one could be an opportunity here for Alliance, but that whiff will not do them much good. This one going down central. Oh, it's almost on target. The pass was there, but the defense held strong for now, but they still got to get something on the board here. This one over to Madge. What can Madge do here? It's over to Gad. Gad cleared long over to the corner. What can Nug do here? Trying to find that 50-50 is Gad, but now it's yet again back down the other corner. Over to Nug. Nug working with the ball here, trying to get in front here to get this one clear. It's almost on target there. Bit of some trouble here for Lotus, but they're able to clear it. And now Alliance got to start all over again. That whiff, yet again, will not do them much good as they're struggling to get this one out. There's this one. Oh, it's a double commit, though. If they can find that one in the back, and then no, it's not on target. Pigeon would have been back for that, though, I'm pretty sure. The opportunities They're there here for Alliance. They're gonna need some more of that. A nice 1-2 passing play, Madge! With a minute and some change left. Able to tie up the game here. Wow. Able to find it in the back of the net. And overtime looming here on Champions Field. Off the kickoff here, not quite able to find that one in the back of the net. Now it's over to Pigeon. Pigeon over top of one. The flick. Pigeon. The instant response off the kickoff. The defense looked a little bit shaky there, and Pigeon took advantage of it. Electro could not get a handoff for that one, and Pigeon, the man himself, able to reclaim the title here on Champions Field, looking to advance to the winner's final. Still a minute here on the clock, though. We gotta see some more here from Alliance. We head into the latter half of this game. They gotta get one more to send this one to an overtime. Can they find it, though? It's off the corner here. Can anybody from Alliance put on that shot that they're looking for? It's off the flip reset here. Matt, did he get it? No, not quite. Zero boost in the tank, forced to retreat. Tuck trying to get a handoff for this one. Denied by Nug. 20 seconds left here. Back over to Madge. Got off the ceiling. Had that one red, but Madge winning that 50-50 interaction. Now it's down the other way yet again. Nug trying to put this one on target. No, it's denied by Gad. Looking for the bump. Pigeon almost put the nail in the coffin. Can they get this one clear? It's stuck in the half of Alliance. It's not looking too good here. They're being suffocated by Lotus right now. And as soon as this one hits the ground, it will be Lotus Gaming advancing to the winner's final. And that's exactly what happens. Lotus Gaming sending Alliance to the lower bracket and demolishing the dreams of making top 3 through uppers. And what a game that was as we look towards these stats. The ball possession, as per usual, in the favor of Lotus Gaming, as they came out on top here when it mattered most. Alliance, they are looking really strong here, though. Any team that goes against this team, do not count them out, because they are looking extremely strong here so far. And Lotus Gaming able to come out on top here in this series. This Game 7 thriller of a series. Unbelievable. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, Alliance, they had it. They found the equalizer. But then, as you know, as the game kicked on, Lotus were able to reclaim the lead and send themselves into the winner's final. And they will be looking towards the next series in the winner semifinal to see who they will be playing. But that's all she wrote here versus Alliance, and we will see the next series here up shortly. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Baby, can you pray tonight? Baby, can you pray for us? Oh, baby, can you pray? It's every time you make time. It's holy to the end, so pray tonight. So you won't know it. For every run that we had, Mr. Run and not do it. But I'll be ready every day. You know everything's alright. Are we gonna pray? Are you gonna pray tonight?
Flashing lights dance with fire in the night I'm wired. Watch the time pass us by, is this feeling lying? Could you pass the lighter? Yeah, I'm trying to keep my cool. Nicotine in my veins, flaming up desires. What am I supposed to do? Cause it feels so good. Feeling wild like a zoo, put me in a mood. Put me in a mood. Maybe I should've known that it ain't real. How'd you know how to get into my feelings? You're a trip giving me hopeless solution. Hopeless solution. Baby, I should've known that it ain't real. How'd you know how to get into my feelings? You're a trip giving me hopeless solution. Hopeless solution. Hopeless solution. Hopeless solution. You're a trip giving me hopeless solution. Hopeless solution.
We were playing with fire. Everything turned to dust. When we aimed to fly higher, we got lost and dragged each other down. We kept running from the shadows in the night, realizing it was not worth the fight. Moving on alone was what felt right, 'cause we were never meant to be. Dum dum da dum day. Dum dum da dum day. Dum dum da dum day. 'Cause we were never meant to be. It feels good, a new beginning. We are free at last.
And here we go. Off of that Game 7 thriller of a series, Alliance Esports falling down to the Titans of Lotus Gaming. Lotus Gaming are advancing now to the winners final, but ahead of us, we do have ourselves the lower bracket now. Lag Gaming taking on All Ice to advance to day number 3 here. One of these teams are going to be walking away pretty sad, but the other team will be advancing to day number 3 here. We look towards the players here. Scythe, Thule, and Aura on the side of All Ice. World, Racken, and Legacy side of Lag Gaming. These two Titans as well. Going to be trading blows here to see who will make it to day number 3. We'll have to see. And, you know, both of these teams have been looking really solid. Lag Gaming down early, but slowly making that lower bracket run. Like just coming off of that loss, I believe it was. Look, I believe it's someone in the upper bracket. They did lose to, but they are coming. They will be coming off of that loss from the upper bracket. But here we go. This series will be a best of 7, mind you, to move on to day number 3. Timeouts, of course, are included. We'll have to see, yet again, who will be taking it. In my personal prediction, I'm probably going to have to side with All Ice here. Unfamiliar with this team. 2/3 of this team was the former Outspeed that we saw dominate last split. So we'll have to see. Are they able to match that same energy? Will they fall short? Drop out of day number 2. We'll have to see. It's already it. Ooh, trying to get a handoff for that one, but White just went down the other way. Top of Lag Gaming World, trying to put on the early pressure here. wasn't quite able to that time. This one back down yet again. The Legacy. Legacy really the star former here player. They're on the side of Lag Gaming. We need to see more of him here in this game if they do want to walk away with this win, because team like All Ice are going to not let off the gas whatsoever. So they really got to get something going here. As what's Myth though, a little bit awkward there off the defense. Double tap, drop down, but nobody was there on the side of All Ice to put that one in the back of the net. Now Thule wants to shot at it, trying to get this one down central. It's over to Zool. Had that one pre-jumped, yet again not quite able to find in the back of the net. We'll have to see. It's Thule trying to get that one down. It's over to Racken though. What can Racken do here? Gets a nice pop-up. Anybody there? Legacy falling short there. Not able to match the same speed. Now yet again, down the other way. This one off the top of Zool. What can Zool do here? He spots Scythe down mid. Almost on target. Denied by every inch of the and crossbar. 4th, 5th, and 6th man on the side of Lag Gaming. They have to be thinking of Lucky Stars right now. How did that not go in the back of the net? Unbelievable. As this one still lurking here on the side. It's a nice demo coming out. We'll open up some space. It's a bit of a double commit though. Scythe looking to put that one in the back of the net off the bump, but yet again, it's not on target. Oh my goodness. Could have been shot of the tournament there. They would want yet again another look at that one, but Zool trying to get the hand up for that one off the redirect was not able to find the touch he was looking for. It's this one. Over to Racken. What can Racken do here? Gets intercepted by Scythe. Momentum on the side of All Ice so far. But it could change very quickly here as Legacy was looking for that touch. Quite able to find it though. Scythe called upon to get that one clear up to the corner. This one. Off the corner here. What can he do? This one. Still on the side. Thule gets that double touch. Can he find it down central? Not quite. World was looking for that musty flick. Was not able to find it that time. Now is this one racing down the other Scythe in that race for now. This one. Over to Zool. What can Zool do here? Low boost in the tank. Forced to dump it out over to Thule. Thule. 50-50. Scythe waiting in the wing here. Thule calling off Scythe actually. Bit of an interesting play there, but it works out in the end. This one. Still over on the side of All Ice. They look to get it clear now. But yet again, Legacy dumps it right back over on the other side. It's a nice drop down pass. Legacy off the pass. Reminiscent of what we saw last series. Able to find it in the back of the net. Racken, what a pass that was. And Scythe, last man back. Couldn't do much there on the defense. And as we head into the latter half of this game, we look towards All Ice as to whether they can get an equalizer. Lag Gaming, what a start that is though. This one on the half of Lag now. Lag Gaming, not a team to doubt whatsoever, but denied by the crossbars. Thule, just as we were talking about Lag Gaming, they almost got scored on there, but Thule not able to find the connection he was looking for, and now World called upon to get that one clear. Off that whiff. Not what you want to see, but still dangerous here as World elegantly floats that over the top of all 2 of the defenders that were back. Neither of them able to get a hand up. Thule and Scythe. That's not what you want to see on the defense. And Lag Gaming starting off hot here in this game. Minute and some change left. What can Lag do here? Or what can All Ice do, rather? They need some more in this game if they want to come back. As a minute left, time and not on the side of All Ice. This one over to Zool. Zool on target, but shot not hard enough. As this one over the top of 2, but World still back in time here. This one off the backboard here. Racken over to World, but intercepted by Scythe. What can Scythe do here? It's over to Thule. Thule denied by the defense. As Racken then harassing the defense right now. As this one going down central over to World. World not quite the touch he was looking for. As this one off the top of Rakin. Now it's back over to Thule. Thule, what can he do here? Over to Zool. Zool on target, but yet again the defense holds strong here. As they're able to swat away yet again another powerful shot. The passes, the opportunities have been there for All Ice. They have not been able to crack down the defense of Lag Gaming thus far. And with that, we will be seeing Lag Gaming taking game number 1 pretty comfortably, it feels like, over the top of All Ice. And as we look towards this ball possession, surprisingly in favor of All Ice, despite not a single shot going in the back of the net. I mean, we see so many shots, 12 shots compared to the 4 of Lag Gaming, but Lag Gaming, when it mattered most, they were able to put it in the back of the net. And these stats, all in favor of All Ice, except for that goal scoreline, as they are able to walk away with game number 1. Lag Gaming, this is what you want to see here. This is exactly what you want to see. They have been looking really good off these passing plays. They have able to deny All Ice and hold them to 0 in game number 1. But can they do it again? Can they replicate their success from game number 1 in game number 2? We'll have to see here off the pass here, off the kickoff here, and Rakin getting things kicked off here almost immediately. What happened here off the kickoff? We see Thule cheat up a little bit too far and did not get a single touch on the ball there. And now, Lag Gaming starting off hot yet again. As this one, the top of the Zool. What can Zool do here? Legacy sends that one down the other way. It's not what he was looking for though. Rakin last back over the top of 2. Is anybody there? Yet again, the defense of Lag Gaming hold strong as they're able to deny yet again another opportunity. And this has got to be frustrating if you're All Ice. You're playing these shots so well right now, but the defense just holding strong every single time. Legacy, routine save for him. Gonna get that one clear, but it's over to Zool. Zool down central, but Legacy harassing the defense. This one down the other way. It's over to World. This is what they do best. They love to play defense. I mean, they have really stepped up to the occasion here tonight. Oh, a double commit though off the defense. Could spell trouble for them, but World gonna continue this offensive attack here. Playing like a well-oiled machine right now is Lag Gaming. They have not let off the gas pedal whatsoever. And they still hold All Ice to 0, and they have yet again reclaimed that 2-goal lead. All Ice have yet to get on the board whatsoever. I mean, they have not looked bad whatsoever on offense, but on defense, looking quite shaky when it matters most. Not able to get a hand up. And Lag Gaming holding All Ice to 0. I mean, this is a really impressive stance here from Lag Gaming. They have really stepped up to the plate here. Could have been another goal there, but not quite in the back of the net as World continue this offensive attack here. Scythe back down the other way. Legacy looking to put on a shot here, and Zool making Zool flip around. I mean, I'm not really sure what happened here off the defense. Zool was front post, pushed out a little bit, had to jump over Rakin. I mean, can't really get a hand up there, making the defense look silly. And yet again, we see All Ice looking shaky here in the series. They have not been able to put away a single goal so far. I mean, this is a really solid team, and Lag Gaming are making them look like light work right now. But it could be an opportunity here. Rakin trying to get that one down clear, but yet again, that was another opportunity. Should have been a goal there for All Ice, but was not even close to being on target. Now this one. Could be another opportunity, but Legacy, yet again, the routine save. They need the creativity like they had in game number 1, but more of that in game number 2. But I mean, Lag Gaming, despite the creativity, are looking so, ever so solid here as Legacy yet again stretching for that one. Able to get that one clear. Now it's over to Scythe. Scythe on target, but it's yet again another save. Legacy always there on the defense. This one. Down the other way. Oh, World. Yet again there to intercept it. Scythe up in the air. What can Scythe do here? Trying to get this one down. Central actually opts for the physical play, but Tuli called upon to get that one central, but not yield another a goal whatsoever. Is this one off the top of Tuli here? What can Tuli do? Gets a nice touch over one, potentially over two, but Racken has clear. This one, oh, what a dunk that was! But look at what happens. I mean, when back, what do you expect here if you're all eyes? Legacy, the man himself, able to find that opening. They sent the house, and it did not pay off for them. Not what they were looking for. Is this one? Over to Tuli. Grayson is staring down the defense right now. Is this one? Still on the half of All Ice. What can Racken do here? Off the corner here. It's back over to Zul. What can Zul do here? Nice 50-50. Back over to Tuli. Tuli. Back over to Zul, but yet again, Legacy accepting the defense, or the potentially offensive counterattack, but they have still held All Ice to 0. I mean, this is an absolute display of understanding here coming out from Lag Gaming. They have absolutely stepped up to the plate, both offensively and especially defensively. They have not given All Ice any room to breathe, as it is now 5-0 in favor of Lag Gaming. And I mean, if you're at All Ice, I would suggest taking a timeout after this. I mean, you really gotta stop some of this momentum here from Lag. I mean, again, All Ice, they looked, somewhat solid, somewhat stable in game number 1, but they have absolutely capsized here in game number 2 on Forbidden Temple. They have not been treated well here on Forbidden Temple, and at this point, you might as well just start looking towards game number 3 as to what you can do to stop this titan of Lag Gaming that seems to have been under the radar here in these invitationals. Finally able to step up to the plate when it matters most, and that looks to be a 6. Oh my goodness. World finding himself a hat trick. He is absolutely on fire today. And I mean, you love to see it if you're Lag Gaming. I mean, if you're All Ice, this is an absolute night for you. I mean, World wants that championship Sunday so much more right now. It is really showing. They look to be adding maybe a 7th here, but will it show here? Maybe a shot here, but oh my goodness, everybody missing on the start of all. This has been an absolute unfortunate game in general. It could be a 7th one here if the World can line up this double, but what more can you ask for Lag Gaming? They have absolutely crushed All Ice so far and held them to 0 so far. They have absolutely not given All Ice any room to breathe here, and I would not be surprised if we see a timeout here kicking off the side of All Ice. And you look at this scoreboard here, the ball possession, everything in favor of Lag Gaming, and you look towards All Ice. I mean, looking ever so unlikely for them to come back after this devastating 0-2 deficit, but still in this series, well and truly. But they gotta really start getting something on the board here, because it's not looking too good. The way that Lag Gaming are playing right now, they are marching towards a 4-0 sweep right now. I mean, this is exactly what we saw against, New Horizons yesterday. They have absolutely, every time they're on stream, they have absolutely crushed their opposition. And they're looking to do it again here. But Tuli wants to think otherwise. Would love to change that narrative right here and now. They need to get something on the board. I mean, this is so frustrating for All Ice. They have not had any room to work with here in this game whatsoever. It could be a shot here, and finally, Scythe able to find a goal in the back of the net for what feels like the first time in forever. And there it is. That is what we're looking for on the side of All Ice. maybe starting to mount some momentum here. Now that they finally found a goal, but it could switch very quickly here as, oh my goodness, all 3 players missing the ball entirely. And there's a walk in the park here for Legacy. Wow. I mean, nobody on the side of All Ice able to get a hand up for that one. All 3 players in the back of the net, and Legacy thinks otherwise. He just says, let me see this ball really quick, and just absolutely demolishes the defense. They have a double commit here, though. You gotta be worrisome of that, because, you know, All Ice, now that they've finally gotten themselves a goal, might start to ramp up here. Lag Gaming, the way that they're playing right now, might not even matter. This one, over to the Legacy. What can Legacy do? Kind of misses the ball there, not what he was looking for. It could be a redirect here for him. What a touch that is, but nobody really on the offense quick enough. Draken on the defense here. What can World do? Gets a nice clear longs over to Zul. What can Zul do here? Over down central, but Thule backflips on top of that one. Now it's over to Scythe. Scythe off the corner here. What can he do? Gets the boost steal over to Thule. Thule gets intercepted though. And look at Raken already pre-jumping here. You know he's confident going into this series. He has absolutely showed up here. What a double tap that is though. Could be a goal here. But yet again, Scythe, the shooting not quite there. Could have been another goal, but would like another shot at that one, and it looks like he might not be able to get it. Let's head into the final 3 minutes of this game. That could be another goal here, but ooh, a little bit awkward there off the defense, but nobody was really there on the offensive Lag Gaming as he gets a nice boom downfield over to Raken. Raken, not what he was looking for there. Still not out of the woods here for All Ice though. It's a nice touch from World. We'll leave some pressure here off the offense, but now it's down the other way. Over to Scythe. Scythe on target! The 1-2-3 passing play. Able to finally come into full fruition here. As Raken did not think that one was going to be able to find its way into the back of the net. What a goal that is to get things started off here. Now it's World. Off the kickoff here, almost able to find a quick response, but now it's over to Scythe. Scythe down the other way. It's over to World. World deletes the opposition, and now it's Legacy versus Thule. Who will win that interaction? A little bit dicey here off the defense. Nobody walks away with the goal though. Now it's over to Zul. What can Zul do here? Tries to get that one underneath the defense, but won't be able to find it. And yet again, it's that physical play coming out from Lag Gaming. Able to relieve so much pressure. Just a simple demo. That's really what has been, I feel like, working for them. Especially in this game alone. But now it's Thule versus, oh, the defense! And away with. And finally, we see All Ice get on the board here. Thule able to get that one underneath World. What a goal. It's now 3-1 here as a scoreline for All Ice. What do Lag Gaming have in their arsenal? Can they find a response? Counter this All Ice. I mean, you would assume they do. But All Ice need to stop this counterattack from coming in, and he will do just that. Still not out of the woods just yet, though. Scythe gets a hand up for that one. Raken trying to harass the defense. Now it's down the other way. Over to Scythe. Scythe not on target, though. Now it's over to Zul. Zul, what can he do here? Not quite much, though. Down the other way. Legacy. Let's get that one across. This one over to Thule now. Thule bumped away, though. Now it's back down the other way over to Raken. Raken intercepted by Legacy, but Scythe gets around to that one. Now it's over to Thule. Thule, what can he do here? Not much, though. Now it's back over to Zul. What can Zul do here? We need to see some more in this game. Getting a little bit quiet here in the series. Now over top of 2. Only one back. Can Scythe get up to that one? Yes, he will. Still not out of the woods just yet, though, with the light shot on target, but swatted away. Now it's off the backboard. Now it's a nice touch, but not on target. This one might be on target, but swatted away from the defense. Now it's over to Scythe. Back down Overworld. What can World do here? And you know, Lag Gaming starting to look a little bit shaky here as Racken completely missing that ball. Should warn it, but will not that time. All I still maintaining this 2-goal lead here. Lag Gaming want another crack at this game. They gotta get something on the board here any second. But you know, with the way All Ice have been playing in this game a lot, looks like that might not be coming into full fruition here for them. Could be here though. That looks to be it. Time not on the side of Lag Gaming. Lag Gaming looking to take their first series loss here in this entire series. All Ice. What a response that is coming off of that 0-6 devastating loss. Able to finally get on the board here. When we look at this scoreboard here, the ball possession. Definitely on the side of All Ice this game, as it has been for the past several games. And, you know, the man himself, Scythe, able to lead this offense into their first, you know, game or series win here. I mean, game win rather in the series, because, I mean, the other two games looking very, very shaky for the side of All Ice, but they were finally able to find that response they were also looking for and walk away with game number 3 under the belt. And, you know, I definitely respect All Ice for not taking that timeout, because, you know, I feel like during that 0-6 loss, I feel like at some point in the final minute, they were just talking about what they could be doing. And, you know, I mean, maybe a timeout could have been used to maybe slow down the offense. They still now have that timeout under their belt. And they walk away with game number 3. But as we head to Utopia Coliseum, now we look in game number 4 as to whether Lag Gaming can move on point. Whether All Ice will be able to tie up the series here. Oh, denied by the post. Could have been an opportunity for him, but not quite able to yield a goal there. This one over to Legacy. Denied off the ceiling though. Racken trying to get this one down central. Misses that secondary touch. Now World called upon, but Zool has a beat. Over to Legacy though. What can Legacy do here? Looking for that 50-50. Not quite find it though. This one down the other way. Over to Legacy. Legacy off the backboard here. Trying to get that one clear, but will not come into full fruition here, as now it's over to World. World over to the corner. What a play that was to get that one away from danger. Is this one? Oh, with the bump though, could have been an opportunity, but Racken will have that one clear. It's looking a little bit dicey here for Lag Gaming, but they're able to come out on top here. Is this one off the corner? What can World do? Not much for now. Now it is down the other way. Scythe breathing down the neck of the defense. This one, yet again, off the corner here. Can Thule put a shot on? It's still in the box though, and Zool will have that one in the back of the net finally. Zool able to get on the board. What a goal that is though to get things started off here. The defense in confusion there, I feel like. Was not able to really get a hand up. So, very good start here on the side of All Ice. And Lag Gaming looking a little bit more shaky as the series has not been able to get those same opportunities as they were in the previous 2 games. This is a definitely big step up here from All Ice. They have really talked things through, and they're finally able to get on the board here. It could be an opportunity here, but Zool has that one swat to the corner. Off the backboard though, Legacy, oh, but denied by his own teammate. Oh, and the whiff comes out, but Racken has that one clear. Looking yet again a bit shaky here off the offense and defensive ends here, but could be an opportunity here. Legacy, gotta see some more from him, as we did in the previous games. I feel like World as well. Where was that same World that we saw in those first 2 games? We need to see some more from him. This one, yet again, off the corner. Side dude here finds that secondary touch, but Racken will have that one over World. World trying to get this one clear, but denied by Zool. Oh, it's a little bit awkward though. He didn't mean to dime him up, and Thule will take advantage of the opportunity. The defense did not expect that when Legacy was trying to rotate back, but ran straight into the ball in all ice. Take advantage of that misplay. Lag Gaming put on the back burner here. Halfway through game number 4. What can we expect to see here from Lag Gaming? What do we need to see from Lag Gaming here? I think gotta see more of just getting in the face of all ice, getting some more demos just like World did there to relieve some pressure, and getting these players off the ball. Gazul almost double taps that one in. Thule, I've seen more and more from him as a, definitely a big step up performance, especially from Thule. And this one off the wall here. Ooh, what a touch that was though. Sends it back over to Scythe, but look who's there. Rakin over to Legacy. Legacy denied by the backboard though, trying to get this one back over, but not quite able to. Now it's a retreat, but almost a goal comes out on the side of Lag Gaming, but was not quite able to. Zool side flips away from that. Almost another opportunity on the side of Lag Gaming, but it is all ice that maintain their 2-goal lead here. As we head into the final minute here, Lag Gaming look towards a game 4 defeat. Will we see a late game flourish here from Lag Gaming, or will it be all ice continuing to mount their comeback as they have been? This one off the corner. Gotta see some more from Lag Gaming. We saw so much early momentum there in the previous 2 games, but or in the first 2 games rather, but as time has gone on, they've started to look extremely shaky, especially Rakin here. Did not know whether he should have gone for that or not. Now it's over to Legacy. What can Legacy do here? Over top of... He's that one over to Rakin. Rakin back over to World now. Actually, also just leave it for himself. Rakin looking for that 50-50. Is able to find it. Now Scythe is trying to power through the offense here. Or the defense, rather. This one. Background over 1. Thule get that flip reset over 2, but he's still on target here. Zool almost got that one in the back of the net, but will not yield the goal for now, and that looks to be it for this game, unless Zool has that one cleared, and it looks to be a game 4 defeat here on the side of All Ice. And All Ice walk away with this game. And, you know, despite All Ice winning in the goal count, I mean, you look towards the ball possession actually in favor of Lag Gaming, and look at those shots coming out from Lag Gaming. They had their opportunity, but they were not able to sink it in the back of the net as they have been. So, yet again, we got to see some more from them as we look towards game number 5 and Neo Tokyo on the horizon. At least game 6 here confirms, as the series is now all tied up 2-2. And we'll have to see who will walk away with this game. As you know, actually, we're just gonna jump straight into Neo actually for game number 5. We'll have to see. The homes of Bob's Ramen coming in a little bit early here in game number 5, mind you. But we'll have to see whether it will come out with this game or not, and send us to, you know, actual Neo Tokyo for game number 6. But wow, Thule working wonders here off the to pass all the defenders. Oh my goodness, Thule has really woken up today as the series has gone on. World cannot really get a hand up for that one. Thule sinks it perfectly in the post, buries it in the back of the net, and finds themselves up yet again 1-0 here early on. Now Thule down the other way, trying to add a second one on the tally, but wasn't quite able to that time. He's trying to get that one back over to Thule, but Thule can't really get around to that one. Now it's back down central here. Nice 50-50 win for Zool. This one still lurking in the box here, but it's a nice clear here for Lag Gaming. And this one, ooh, almost off the backboard, wasn't quite able to find that one in the back of the net though, or on target. Now it's over to Zool. What can Zool do here? Has plenty of time here, but you know, Legacy doesn't even matter. He will just bump you out the play and relieve some of that pressure for the defense. But the defense for A1 has really stepped up here as time has gone on. Now it's over to World. World down the other way. It's over to Zool. Zool on target. Defend. Lag Gaming not able to step up to the occasion. And we see Thule in chat getting a little bit toxic here in this game so far. Zool getting in the head, or heads rather, of Lag Gaming. Maybe a new tactic, potentially. And Zool saying that his finger slipped, but I don't know about that one. As this one, over to Lag Gaming. What a touch that was, but nobody again ready on the side of Lag Gaming. As this one, over to side. The 50-50, almost on target. This for the fourth man. Thule wasn't able to snipe it in the back of the net. Unfortunate there for the offense of A1, but still not out of the woods just yet. Reckon able to clear that one long, but Zool yet again able to intercept that one. Back over to World. World, the demo coming out. Zool called upon. This one going down the other way. This one over to Thule. Back over to Zool actually, and the net is wide open, but they don't capitalize. His own teammate, I believe that was, might have been Scythe, stopping the play from coming into full fruition, and unfortunate there, as they are not able to put that one in the back of the net. That was a wide open goal. Nobody was back on the side of Lag Gaming. The goal deficit will remain at 2 for now. That would be extremely unfortunate if that comes back to haunt them. This one down the other way. They are toying with them right now. They have absolutely upped their confidence levels to a maximum, and they are really just stretching for these, touches. As now Zool with that double tap off the corner there. Oh, Thule missing though, but called upon to get that one clear. Still not out of the woods just yet. Could be an open opportunity here, but World should be able to get back to that one. No, Zool with 2 minutes and some change, able to snipe that one bottom right corner. Again, where is the defense that we saw in those previous games? Seemingly non-existent in game number 5. Now Racken racing, but yet again, Zool has that one clear in the passing play off the ceiling side. Playing with them right now. Has had enough as he's able to snipe that one behind Legacy. What a play that is. So yet again add another goal on the tally here. 4 goals in favor of A1 as they are marching towards match point right now. Now it's Racken. What can Racken do here? 0 boost rather in the tank. Passages off for the 50-50. Now Zool off the ceiling. Could be a shot here for Legacy, and there we go. Legacy able to put one on the board here for Lag Gaming. Finally, for what seems like forever, they're able to put one and sink it in the back of the net. Off the misplay and defense from A1. 4-1 is the score here so far. Can Lag Gaming mount the comeback? Or will it be A1 marching towards that match point, that series point, that championship Sunday match point that they are looking for? We'll have to see. We have 90 seconds, or just a little under 90 seconds here on the clock. Thule up in the air. What can he do? Flip reset over one. It's in the back of the 5-1 here. Minute 20 on the clock. All ice have woken up as the series has went on. And this is rather reminiscent of what we saw against their previous series. I can't remember who it was against, but they were mounting that reverse sweep. They had a bit of a slow start, but as time went on, they started to mount that comeback until unfortunately falling short on that reverse sweep attempts. So this is something that we've seen before here today from A1. Starting off a little bit shaky and eventually starting to mount that comeback from Lag Gaming. They have really fallen short here. And this is not the time to be falling short. They really need to get something going here if they want to go to match point. But that's not what it looks like. That's not what's going to be happening, unfortunately. feels like it at least. As 5-1 remains the scoreline here on on Neo Tokyo. Game number 5. But we'll have to see how game number 6 ends up going. With A1 looking to advance to match point here in the series. After being shut out twice in a row, they're able to mount the comeback so far as they win 3 back-to-back here in the series. And this is rather just a victory dance here for A1. Not any time on the clock here, really. That looks to be it here as we move towards game number 6. Lag Gaming put on the back burner, and when it matters, they end up pulling out a timeout here on the side of Lag Gaming to figure things out. You know, definitely what I would expect here coming out from Lag Gaming, because they have really fallen short here in this series so far. They are not looking like them old, like you know, where's the world that we saw in the first 2 games? Absolutely popping off, and then you look at the scoreline here. I mean, nothing really to show for Lag Gaming except for that one late goal. And now Lag Gaming have some time to figure things out here, but All Ice are slowly but surely changing the narrative of this series as they now advance to match point. And we'll have to see how they end up, you know, advancing here, because All Ice have just absolutely been on a tear ever since that Game 2 loss. That 6-0 loss, mind you. After being shut out twice, they have been cooking something up here, and Lag Gaming have not been able to match it. They have about another minute to figure things out on the side of Lag Gaming, because, you know, they looked so good in those first opening games, but as time went on, All Ice have just absolutely, you know, ran this show, and All Ice still have that timeout. So, you know, worst case scenario, this goes to a game number 7. All Ice can still end up pulling out that timeout and figure things out for themselves. But All Ice, this is everything that you want to see. And Lag Gaming have just not been able to match them so far. So we'll have to see how they end up playing here. And whether Lag Gaming can send this one to, yet again, another game number 7. And we'll have to see. About another 30 seconds remaining here. Actually, we're just going to get straight into this. Game number 6. Home of Bob's Ramen. Neo Tokyo. Can they pull out the win here? Can All Ice close this out in 6, winning 4 straight? Or will Lag Gaming be able to send this one to championships point, or rather championship field? But Bracken able to win this kickoff perfectly for him. Off the bump there, Zul cannot get that one clear. Off the kickoff yet again, plaguing the side of A1 early in game number 6. And Lag Gaming come out swinging here. Yet again, another kickoff win. Can they capitalize, though? Not quite. Already the pace of play, 10 seconds in, looking a lot better here for Lag Gaming, as they have absolutely turned another gear on. And they gotta watch out for those kickoffs if you're A1. They have not been looking good. They need to spice it up off the kickoffs, but the defense needs to be spiced up, because Zul is able to poke that one in the back of the net. Just as I was talking about A1, Tuli rather, pulls out a marvelous pass to get that one down central. Over the top of all the defenders, is able to find that one in the back of the net. Now it goes down the other way, over to Legacy, over to the corner, as we find ourselves into yet again another tie game, 40 seconds in. What can Tuli do here is over to Scythe, intercepted by Racken. Now what can Racken do here? Trying to get it past the defender's world, on target, but Zul able to get back to that one in time. Legacy, oh my goodness, the wide open net. That should have been a goal, but Lag Gaming won't be able to yield it that time. You have to be scratching your head at that one if you're lag gaming as to how that one was not able to find its way into the back of the net. And I'm sure Legacy would love another shot at that, and he might get it here. Not quite for now, though, is this one. Still on the half of A1. Maybe not for long, though, as Scythe trying to pile on this counterattack here. Looking for that double tap, not quite able to find it. Over to Zool. Zool almost able to get that secondary touch, but both players missing contact there. Now looks to race down the other way. Can Zool get back? Yes, he can. And he's able to find that secondary touch. Over to Racken, though. Now he's going to send this one down the other way. It's a race to the corner. Julie will not come out on top that time. Now it's over to World. What can they do here? Zool trying to get that one on target. Not quite, though. This one over to Thule. Thule over to Racken. Racken over to Legacy, but intercepted. Now it's down the other way. It's these interceptions from All Ice that are really proving wonders for them. It's a nice, almost double tap. Found its way into the back of the net. Did not that time, though. This one. Trying to get down central, but demoed for it. It's this one a little bit awkward here. Truly was looking for the bump as World got lipped by the post, but Zool still on this. It's still on the half of lag gaming. Maybe not for long, though, as Legacy down. Looking for this off the ceiling. Can he find it? It's a nice touch off the backboard, but the defense of A1 holding strong for now, though. Zool, nice touch over top of one. Now it's over to Legacy. Legacy over Racken, but Racken off to the bump instead. And Scythe did not get a touch on that one. Now it's back down the other way. Scythe trying to get that one down central. Is able to find it down central. Is anybody there from A1? Not quite. Could have been an opportunity for them. Now it's back over to Thule. Can Thule get this one in the back of the net? The double tap here, not quite. Zool trying to catch that one, but it wasn't quite able to that time. Now it's down the other way, and that should be a goal in the back of the net. No, it's not. Scythe shuts me up real quick. He's able to put a hand up for that one. That looked like it was going too fast for him, but he found a way in the end to get that one clear. Could have been a goal there, but will not yield one for now. This one's still lurking in the box. Double commit, though. Might spell some trouble for them. The World called upon to get this one on target, but it's quite able to. A nice bump coming out from World. The physical play coming out from Lag Gaming here. Definitely a big step-up performance here from Lag Gaming. Can they get this one in the back of the net, though? It's over top of one. Thule is able to get back to that one in time, though. And now Racken. Gonna force the retreat here is Zool. Trying to get that one down clear, but it's over to Racken. Racken, what can you do here? Denied by Scythe, but it's over to World. World yet again denied by Scythe. The 50-50 game coming out from Scythe. Able to work for now, but what can Legacy do here? The musty flick. Oh my goodness, it's still lurking here, but yet again a missed opportunity on the side of Lag Gaming. Now it is down the other way. Legacy calls off Racken, and Racken gets harassed on the goal line. As this one still in possession of Zool. What can Thule do here, though? Thule called upon here to get something up here. Can he get this one down central? He's trying to go for the bump. Legacy able to survive that time, though, as Racken called upon to get that one over World, but Thule has that one intercepted. Yet again, the midfield presence coming out from A1 absolutely proving wonders for them, and it could wield a goal here. Can he find this one in the back of the net? It's top right, but World has that one saved. This one, overtime looming, but A1 want to end this one in regulation. This one still in the corner, though. Can Thule get this one down central? Looks like he can, but intercepted by Legacy. Zool trying to keep this one in regulation. Can he get this one down central? 50-50. Not quite there. Off the goal line. And we have overtime here in the Otokyo. Now it's Racken. Off the kickoff here, over to Scythe. Almost a kickoff goal yet again. They've got to watch out for those. If this one ends up going to the lengthy Champions Field. Now this one. Over to Thule, but it's a shot for Racken here. Can Racken find that one in the back of the net? Zool gonna call off Scythe. Now this one on target, but World has that one saved. Now he has Scythe breathing down his neck. Is he able to get that one clear? Yes, he will. He's back over to World. Can World find this one down central? Back down the other way, Racken. It's a light touch over off the wall here. Can Zool get this one clear? Oh, the fake almost ends up working, but Legacy has that one sniffed out from the get-go. Now it's over to World. World not on target. Thule was a little bit awkward there. It could have been an open opportunity for him. Will not work out that time, but the whiff will not help things out, but he goes for the bump instead. The 50-50 almost lines up a shot there, but now it's on the other way. Thule back over to Scythe. Scythe off the backboard. Is anybody there? Legacy completely whiffing the ball. It could have been an open shot there for Zool. Will it come back to haunt them? No. Game 6. Still in overtime here. Thule looking to end it though. Top right for him. Thule rather, did not get the shot that he was looking for. He would love another shot at that, but yet again, Legacy also missing another goal. The shooting not there for both teams here in this overtime. The nerves at an all-time high here on the side of A1 and Lag Gaming. They gotta get this one quick though. Racken down the other way. 50-50 game, not in favor of the defense there. Now this one over to Legacy. Approach the 2-minute mark here in overtime. This one is a nice clear downfield. Can they get something on the board here to end this one in 6? Zool almost got that one in the back of the net, but wasn't quite able to that time as Zool looking to turn on this one. And now it's over to Thule. Thule, what can he do? Looking for that double tap, but 0 in the tank. Can't follow that one up. As this one over to Zool. Back over to Legacy. What can Legacy do here? 50-50. Oh, the demo. Will the goal here? Thule looking for the double tap, and Thule ends it in 6. What a game that was. And Thule able to send A1 to Championship Sunday. An unfortunate overtime there for Lag Gaming after conceding 4 straight. A1 able to come out on top. And what a win that was. It started looking shaky in the beginning. We saw that 6-0 deficit. And then all of a sudden, A1 came out swinging in game number 3 and then just kept piling on the pressure. And look at this scoreboard. The man himself, Zool, that we were hoping would get things kicked off and, see more from him, has absolutely stepped up to the plate. And with that, All Ice are able to move on to Championship Sunday, and confirm that top 4 finish. What a series that was. I mean, that was so back and forth, and they're able to secure themselves at least a top 4 finish. We'll have to see who they're able to play tomorrow. I'm actually going to check really quick before this ends so I can give you guys final top 4 of this tournament. Unfortunate there from Lag Gaming though, not quite able to close it out when it mattered most. They had that 2-0 lead and it just came crashing down, and All Ice up to the task tomorrow. They will be playing against Spate Esports, the #1 seed, for that loser's final spot to make it to the grand finals. And on the other side of things, Cap able to find themselves in the winner's final. They look to take on Lotus Gaming, the #2 seed. And I believe with this performance, it does mean Cap lock in the major spot officially, since Lag Gaming were the only other team that were in it that were, looking to take it from them. Cap able to secure themselves a major spot there. What a game that was, and that looks to be here for day number 2 rather. We will be seeing you guys for day number 3, so don't go anywhere. We'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.
And it goes like yeah. Oh. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me